Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Ohayo gozaimasu and konnichiwa.
is your favorite superstar maniac, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden, a sentient star clustering VTuber, the singer form. We are ready for Heaven on High and Eureka today, I hope. Yeah, our schedule for today is either Heaven on High or Eureka, except I'm gonna have to do them solo maybe. We'll see. Well, Eureka in a way can a lot of the time not be solo because other players doing their thing and all that, but I'm so rusty since last time. I don't remember how a lot of it worked. Whereas if I do Heaven on High, a lot of it can come back to me. With Eureka, I feel like I need to read up on it or something. I was hoping to watch a video tutorial of it again or something yesterday or before today on the stream, but I just didn't have time. Yesterday, quite a bit of my time after the TSG stream, where we had great fun with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, just continues to be amazing. Just the experience. I love it, I love it, I love it. But yeah, you know what took my time? I was tweeting about it like crazy. It was the CMLL and Pokemon show, Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, with Pokemon Legends Z8. 92 years, you know, the Lucha Libre promotion from Mexico. And it was insane. It was insane. The fact that such a crossover is happening and it's only because of Mega Hall Lucha. Well, a bit of Machamp showed up in there, but really it's just because Hall Lucha got a Mega Evolution, basically. Like, I don't know who in the Pokemon company wanted this, but I love them for that. So yeah, we'll probably talk about it extensively on the Sunday Pokemon stream. So yeah, I already have an even clearer plan for what we're doing this Sunday, by the way. I've been doing a lot of stream on Pokemon because I was farming those BBQs so we could get at least 9,000 battle points so we can immediately, you know, upgrade the biomes of the terrarium and then go for the starters we'll need to complete the Pokedex and all that. But yeah, more on that on Sunday. More of that on Sunday. On the other hand, though, I haven't done as much with FF14 as I wanted to. I have done a bit, though, with Allied Societies mostly. The next Namasu and Kojin quests are ready. And the next Kojin quest was ready since the last stream, but we were focusing on other things. Ananta, the next quest is still pending. I'd have to do a quest or two for them. Maybe we can still do it today, but I don't know. I want to see if I can get refamiliarized with Eureka. So, on that note, why don't we jump into it? Into F14 now. Yes. Let's Tajigen travel. Ikuzen. I'm gonna have to remove the Shadowbringer screen. Yeah, next time we'll do MSQ last. Although I'm not sure sometimes about it. Or at least for the 0.5 patches, right? Remind me because I'm gonna forget. I mean, it's until we get to post Shadowbringers. Maybe I'll forget, maybe I won't, but we shall see. Or hell, maybe we're taking a different approach by then, but patch by patch I think it's good. If anything, I would love to do an entire patch on one stream, but even that takes a long time. It's more like they need to be divided into at least 2 streams, right? One for MSQ and one for the rest of it. Mostly group content. But, for example, even if I did it not patch by patch like we first approached it for Heaven's Sword, and ARR, I don't remember how we did it at all, but anyway, like how we first approached it with Heaven's Sword, like, I think we did all of Alexander. I don't know if we did it in one stream, probably not, but yeah. I like it this way though, because then I get to farm an outfit, well, if I have time, off stream, and I get an outfit that's a saga outfit, as I call it, from the latest stuff. I've been meaning to do more glamour runs as well. I have been doing a bit of Gimlet Dark. What helps is that it has duty support, so I can do it at my own pace, so to speak. Not that I don't want to play with other people. If we're going to Eureka, if we're going to Heaven on High today, I think it will be very necessary to do that, huh? Also, let me see if I have Gold Saucer tickets. I may have done that off stream. Or maybe even expired, I don't know. Let's see where we're at with that. But yeah, it was 3 days in a row of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds at the exact same start time. I gotta see if I can play off stream as well. So many games, right? So many games. Let's just touch in the surface. Man, there were some games I started earlier this year, like last year, I think. 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. And I haven't returned to it. I wanted to start Octopath Traveler 2. I even bought it months ago and didn't start it. And the rabbit hole goes deeper there. But what was I saying? Yeah, for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I want to play off stream and I want to like increase the graphics just for playing off stream, because on stream I can't have the graphics be better than that, but just as long as I don't forget to set them down for a stream again, right? Or if I ever do a collab and I'm not streaming my point of view, it's offline on my side, I can have it that way. Also today I'm having some mate. No, not tea, not coffee, it's mate. I feel like I really gotta tell you because hopefully you don't hear the slurping sounds since it's with a straw and everything. But I'm probably gonna try to mute myself. We shall see. But we wanna really go through Eureka and Heaven on High before starting Shadowbringers ideally. But we'll see. You know, because what we wanna see on the stream is the story. But I really wanna start, I don't know, I really wanna try doing, this even goes for Pokemon Violet. Some things that are more focused on Superstar Squad stuff, whether there's story to it or not. And hell, if anything, it may even get to the point where it's like, there's no story to it. Or, well, or story's not the priority. Like, it's other things, right? I'd love to help out with your Eureka experiences, Stage Gang. With your Blueberry quests and stuff like that. I was thinking something like, to really go for alliteration, something like Superstar Squad Saturday, Superstar Squad Sunday, something like that. But well, right now with the schedule we have, it's not really happening, I think. But I'm not sure. Yeah, because right now, we gotta let the human vessel rest, you know? Saturdays have freed up themselves a little bit more. Also, we have, well, a little bit more, but enough to have a whole stream if I wanted to here on the main channels. The Team Selfie Gaming stream, the TSE stream happens at an earlier time now on Saturday. That frees up, quote unquote, the rest of the day, but at the same time, the rest of Saturday is really my only rest day. With the way my work schedules, that schedules plural, have been, and it's gonna be busy in October, maybe even busier in November, both on stream related things and off stream related things. And man, Busy Face got so stressed hearing about all the work we gotta do that it crashed. That's not good. That hasn't happened in a while. Let me close a bunch of things. I'm gonna close Epic Games. I don't know. Freaking Epic Games is terrible. Like, every time I open it, it gives me the admin notification. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Shut up. I just wanted you to shut down. Why are you doing that? But anyway, what a mess. I should have maybe restarted the PC before this. I should have done better. Well, hopefully we don't crash too much. I'm gonna be, like, if it goes to plan, we're gonna be busy with Eureka. Have it on high. I'm not gonna have time to, like, keep restarting BC Phase. See, and I wanted to try VNN, and that's gonna be way more intensive. It's all the potatoification of the PC until the PC upgrade saga can happen. But alright. We may do some events to promote you giving me your money so that we fund the PC. Actually, I'm thinking of some things, but not gonna happen for a little bit yet, I think. I think so. But I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have an idea. Alright. I kinda wanna do those Ananta quests. Let's do them to get started. I was doing them as Monk, since it's my lowest level class. And I don't know how to over-level the others too much. Because I'm not reading the dialogue at all. Some of these I haven't read the dialogue ever. So maybe I shouldn't just skip them, but yeah, whatever. So let's start with this. Remind me to go to the gold saucer later. Or actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Because then I can just teleport here and... Yeah, okay. At the very least, we can do the daily CAC pod. And if I have expired tickets, I mean... We just need new ones. Or maybe we don't have... Maybe we do have this week up to date. I'm not sure. But yeah... That's why, you know, I would love to do something like Superstar Squad Saturday. Going back to what I was talking about. But... Yeah, the rest of Saturday is kind of my day off. And wow, I really need to rest. if possible. Especially with these coming weeks getting busier. Both stream-related things, non-stream-related things for yours truly, the multi-dimensional Tajigen, Khaiden. But Monday kind of has some free time-ish. I guess is the key word. But not always. Saturday has more than a Monday does, so to speak. In terms of that. For me right now. But here and there, that's the thing though, right? Collabs in the future, they may happen on Saturdays. I gotta allow myself to rest, so I might, for the moment at least, I might just not do anything on Saturday, even if it's a collab and it's like, no, I'm sorry, I need to rest that day, just not do anything. And I'm already not even resting the full day, so to speak, because we have the TSV stream. Good things and all that, but you know, it's work. Just like this stream is. And also, yeah, this stream may be a long one. We'll see how much we can do in Eureka and Heaven on High or who knows what. But alright. There's a plan we have. Shadowbringers will be delayed in a way, but then it's gonna be spectacular when we get to it. So it can really pay off. It can really pay off quite nicely. But now let's see. Actually, yeah, that reminds me of something. Let me take a note. Bam 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 bam. Let's see. All right. But you know, I also have some things planned out for the Pokemon streams because there's the Pokédex completion ambition we're gonna do this Sunday. So the starters is what we want after upgrading all the biomes that are left. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I've already redeemed it this week then. I could have checked on the menu there, but yeah. Oh, also I just realized, no, this is not the screen we want to use. Silly me. With Tajigen traveled to the wrong dimension, or we use the wrong way of Tajigen traveling. Does that make sense? That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Then let's go back to the Ananta area. See, my original plan for today was to see if we could do all of Eureka and or Heaven on High. I doubt it would be both, but you never know. But yeah, that can definitely... But that has definitely changed now. Not just because it's like, oh, you know, I may need help and it needs to be organized a certain way, which can be done. But no, because I think it's okay. I didn't want to delay Shadowbringers too much. But honestly, before we know it, the way I have Shadowbringers start planned is already upon us, you know? So it can work out. But alright. Let's get the hand to carry me. Well, it ends up I have already gotten carried on the game today, huh? Alright then. Alright then. Nah, I'm probably gonna get carried so much in Eureka. Maybe Heaven on High as well. At least I'm gonna do a bit more in Heaven on High, but in Eureka, still gotta see what's going on with the gear, because when it tells me the gears, like it tells me one or more items that don't have a specified appearance. If it's just the appearance, I don't mind that. That's not the end of the world, as much as I love Fashion Fantasy. I got rid of some extra inventory things. And so I may have accidentally sold something that was on my set, but yeah, that's something I did manage to do the other day. I cleared the inventory just a little bit. By the inventory, I mean also the armory. Not really anything with storage. Actually, the Chocobo Saddlebag, what do I have on it? It's almost full, but some of these things can be taken out and just destroyed even, but I forget what some of these things do. Wait a minute. Sigma Escape. Snacks! My goodness! We were just talking about Pokemon and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We'll die for our king, we'll die for our king. We'll die for our king, we'll die for our king. By the blood. Because we have an invasion from another dimension from the reef snacks water dimension. Oh shoot. Oh no, Snacks, I'm so sorry. You just made me realize I chose the wrong category. Oh my god. Well, welcome to the ADHD nonsense. First of all, I am the multi-dimensional Tajigan, Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber, V-Singer form, and I am an ADHD gremlin because I forgot to change the category. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if you wanted to raid into a Sonic Racing Crossworld stream. So, yeah, we have an F14 collab with Sonic now. With the collabs they've had, it may not be a surprise. Sorry if you all were expecting more Sonic Racing Crossworlds Snacks. First of all, let me give you a shout out. I was lurking in your stream a little bit earlier, that's why I mentioned it. Not because I realized it before you said it, no. And so you were playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds. No, we've been doing like 3 days in a row. In this and another channel I stream. We had Sonic Racing Crossworlds a couple of days ago. That's why I forgot to change the category as well. And so it's been a lot. Yeah, I saw that, you maniac. You modded yourself or somebody modded you into the Sonic game. That was really cool. Sonic Racing in Golden Saucer would go hard though. Okay, that's a conversation we can talk about. We're just getting started though. We were aiming to do stuff like Eureka and Heaven on High today. Final Fantasy Friday. We mostly have F14 on Fridays. I stream content such as FF14. Pokemon just like Reef Snacks, but unlike Reef Snacks, haven't gotten into competitive quite yet, but I've been wanting to. And you know, that's how I got to know about Snacks and everything. Would love to do a gym or something like that myself someday, in some way or another. And Pokemon Violet will happen this Sunday. We continue Pokédex completion ambitions right there. And we should be able to complete the Pokédex on the stream, actually. And that's over in the YouTube dimension, because that's the way I have the streams distributed, if you want to see. But yeah. Heaven on High, best of luck? Yeah. My objective was to do all of it in one stream, if possible. Solo, that would be very difficult, though. We shall see. But yeah, Sonic Racing in Golden Saucer, though. Also, Snacks, thanks for dropping the raid. You gotta do any post-stream stuff, maintenance, sleep, whatever, all of that. Thanks so much. And yeah, go check out Snacks if you want great Pokemon content. Give me a second here. Yeah. Yesterday, no. And I was just going crazy about what Pokemon did yesterday with the Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, CMLL. You could translate it as World Council of Wrestling or World Wrestling Council, but the Lucha Libre promotion in Mexico, the most famous one, arguably, from Mexico, where they did their Pokemon event, and like the whole thing, it was insanity. I was tweeting all about that over and over because we're just getting started in a chill way. By the way, we're just doing Ally Society quests. These are dailies, weeklies in a way, so they're just a chill way to warm up before we attempt the insanity that will be Eureka and Heaven on High and all that. And yeah, I'm aggroing enemies left and right. Since I went for my lowest level class possible, which is Monk, which I need to get better at. Return to Monk without the E at the end. But yeah. CMLL, like the whole ring, they had it batted out like that. Mystico won a Pokemon championship. He's the Pokemon heavyweight champion. He's the Kalos heavyweight champion. Lumio's champion sounds kind of small scale, right? So it's gotta be Kalos. I want to see Diantha and Mystico face each other. And Hechicero, who's a wrestler I really love. He's done great things this year, dressed up as Machamp. Mystico was Holucha. Some other things, there was a Togepi, there was a Sylveon. Wrestler like Catalina was Sylveon. They got a Pokemon commentator, Latin American commentator. I know Spanish though, in case it hasn't been clear, so there's like a lot I was able to get out of that. And funny enough, I only got really into Mexican wrestling this year. And I've been into pro wrestling a lot, but never really got into Mexican, you know, lucha libre, if you will, until this year. But the fact that the crossover like that is happening, and it's only because of Mega Holucha. Like, that's it. Just one new Mega Evolution. That's the whole reason, I think. Right, let me warm up as well, getting used to Monk again, although we're probably gonna be Black Mage for for what we're doing in Eureka and Heaven on High. And so now, yeah, we can talk about it over and over. It's an insane freaking crossover. And I'm so all over that. Just like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I've been praising the hell out of that game. I've been saying for years. And okay, again, sorry it's not Sonic Racing Cross Worlds that you may have expected. But let's talk about it, because there's plenty of things to talk about. Oh yeah, we definitely will do a stream again, most likely next week. The Sonic Racing Cross Worlds this week are done. I mean, the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds streams this week are done, I think, but... I've been saying for years, since, you know, they did the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic All-Stars Racing games, with the way they did those games. You know how sometimes some companies, some people have tried to compete with Nintendo Smash Brothers. So yeah, we talked about the competition with Mario Kart World and all that. Let's talk about something else. You know how some have tried to compete with Smash Brothers or create their own? PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. That didn't seem to go well. Brawlhalla. That went well, but it's also in its own bubble, I think. I don't know much about it. I think I kind of tried playing it once and I didn't quite play it well, I'm not sure. Perhaps I've been saying the best way to compete with Smash Brothers is to create one of your own, yes. But not in Smash Brothers, create it in something entirely different. And racing is so damn good. A racing game is arguably even easier because you don't have to do a whole fighter from scratch when you introduce them. Especially with Masahiro Sakurai standards, which pay off, but even without them, you know, all the work that comes into putting a fighter into it and all that, you have much less of that work when you just do it as racing. Maybe you introduce a machine, okay, maybe it's gotta have attributes and all that, but just to have the model, you have Mega Man in there, you have Ichiban, Kasuga, Miku, introducing it there, you know, it's easy just to implement it into the game. Or at least a lot easier than it would be on a Smash Brothers. There's some balancing to keep in mind. There's some brainstorming, a lot of brainstorming. And so, the way they did those Sonic and All-Stars Racing games, just mostly within their own, within their own properties, right? Just like Smash Bros. Started out, they have few guest characters at the beginning. It was more as it went on, right? By the time they did the last game before Team Sonic Racing, which was more Sonic-focused, they were able to get Wreck-It Ralph. Banjo-Kazooie was on the Xbox 360 version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And so I always thought they need to be doing more of these instead of what they did in Team Sonic Racing. Not that I actually played it. They should have done more with the, you know, the multiversal thing, let's say. Even if it's within their own properties, because man, Samba de Amigo is so much freaking fun. I haven't played any of the actual games it comes from, but everything... I hope they have it in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. But then, they finally have done it again, and they have already gone for the guest characters in an insane freaking way right off the bat. PlayStation, at least Sean Layton, does hold All-Stars VR close to the heart, but I get where they're not sure what to do with it. And I'm sorry if I said it was like... From what I know, it went well. I wanted to really choose my phrasing there, because... I just hear it's a failure in or something. I never actually played it. But it's like... I love that this happened. I can see why it was too much of a carbon copy, maybe, but it's like... I don't want to be disdainful towards it, because I want more games like this. I want more, like what Smash Brothers did. And, well, the other thing is that... Smash Brothers may never... If we ever get another game, who knows at this rate... May never go beyond video game characters for their characters in the future. And maybe they don't need to. But then other franchises, other companies, or other game series, they don't need to limit themselves to that. So we have Hatsune Miku, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the future, Persona, well, that's a video game, what am I saying? I'm thinking anime. No, Avatar. What else? Well, Sonic Prime in a way, but that's kind of a stretch because it's already connected to video games, but yeah. And who knows what the hell the future holds. We may indeed see Goku racing. No, and the thing now is that the standards have changed overall. It's not just within a Smash Brothers or its competition or a Mario Kart and its competition. Guest characters are so common, and just like we were saying yesterday, these collabs, hopefully the future continues to be like that and it's not like a fad, a temporary era, if you will. Or anything like that. Sorry, give me a second. Checking something here. But yeah. You know, CML alien Pokemon, like... I look at something like Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, they got Street Fighter guest characters in there. And the other way around, Street Fighter 6 got SNK guest characters in Mai and Terry. Not Capcom versus SNK again, but something like that. And then freaking Fortnite, right? Fall Guys even, like, yeah. Fall Guys has had Sonic stuff. Who knows, it's only a matter of time before Sonic and Fortnite collab. It could be both ways with Crossworlds and Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in forever, but yeah. They have done so much since then. Pardon me. What is really cool about Fortnite, that I want to see more games implement, if it's applicable to them, is not just skins. They're the ones that really, like, raised the bar, right? Arguably. They made it be skills. They brought a Kamehameha from Dragon Ball. They would bring lightsabers you can use from Star Wars. Stuff like that. There's actual gameplay in there. There was that Bean Hill sound stage in Fall Guys, which I also haven't played in a while. Not as long as Fortnite, but man, I miss it. I miss it. I want to get back to it. If we do end up doing like a Superstar Squad day, or it's all about playing with you all, Tachi Gang. Chat. Then Fall Guys would be good to bring back as well for some of those days, but anyway. And you know, Fall Guys has collab with F14. Oh yeah, and Pac-Man was also there. So many freaking crossovers in my Crossworlds. Everybody Sonic racing Crossworlds. Try to keep your feet right off the ground. When you're Sonic racing Crossworlds, there's no time to look around. It's great, right? Because it fits the team's Super Sonic Racing rhythm and cadence. Sonic just collabed with Fortnite, so I cheat. Oh, they did! My bad then, they already did! Thanks for telling me, Reptile. Also, yeah, in the middle of all the chaos, I didn't welcome you all as well. But yeah, Destilon, Reptile Hand also, and everybody else that came from the snacks raid earlier, thank you. And welcome. So a cheat sheet, whatever license Rocket League, Rock Band, and Fall Guys are previously before Fortnite bought them. Epic now has explanation with the licensors again. Yeah. That's why it tended to be like Fall Guys and the others. And man, what is that they did in Fortnite? I gotta take a look at that. My goodness. That's why things like Kit, Batmobiles, and Back to the Future cars can go to Fortnite. Back when I already had an emote in Fortnite, same with the outfit. Yeah, in Fall Guys. Actually, I think I have those things as well in Fall Guys, Reptile. I don't remember if I bought the entire set or just a few of the things. Or maybe I'm remembering other players. There's a lot I have in Fall Guys. I've spent quite some money on it. It's been worth it. Man, speaking of SpongeBob, Patrick in Crossworlds, stream title bugged? What? Oh! Jeez, sorry about all the scuff today. What the hell? No, you know what I think happened? Tachi Gang? I was gonna change it before the stream, but then I forgot. And so I didn't change the category from Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I didn't change the title. Okay. Alluring had the same issue? Really? No, I think I actually forgot myself, Mist. I don't think he was... well, I'm just gonna... Okay, first thing that came to mind. Heaven on High, Eureka Mania. This will be fine, right? I bought that instantly. Not sure if he came back. I had the bundle full of Fall Guys, but I was a staple in my mom's side of the family growing up, so I had to. Let's go, Reptile. Oh, that's so perfect then. Yeah, no, they come back here and there, though, on the store. I was waiting for the Sonic stuff to return, but yeah, I think they said that the license kind of ended, so that's why the Sonic things never returned. I wanted to buy one of them. I never got any of them, I think. Did I? I don't think so. And here and there, I would see a Sonic, an Eggman, Super Sonic. But yeah. But again, if anybody was expecting Sonic Racing Crossworlds, sorry that we suddenly got the award-winning, critically acclaimed F14 instead. But we have done Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and we will still do it. gotta say we can set up potential collabs with that because ooh, the opportunities for that are so great too. And the stream actually went well, you know. I was also talking about, I think that was before the raid. My stream PC, well, my PC needs upgrades. I just don't have the budget yet. So whenever I am playing Racing Cross Worlds, I do need it in lower graphics. But it worked out alright. I thought I thought on the Wednesday stream when we did it, like there would be at least one crash somewhere. There wasn't. So yeah. Sometimes Sonic has no return at all. And with Sonic Rumble coming out, yeah, I think it's because of that. They're doing their own thing now. I get that. I could have gotten the Sonic outfits when they were just sold for crowns. I did want the Eggman outfit too. Yeah. Yeah, I also wanted the Doctor Who stuff. I'm remembering that now. There's been a lot I want, but of course I'm not gonna destroy my budget either. I have the Skeletor stuff. That's the one where I did have the points. I don't think I overspent the money, but it was great because I love that laugh emote and the Power of Grayskull victory animation, I think it is. I love both of them. So I was like, I might as well get the whole bundle, and it's been so worth it. And I don't know much about He-Man. Mostly I'm thinking of, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah. If you know, you know. But anyway. For sure, they're really pricing. Like, I have so many outfits that it's hard to find them in my vast closet. Yeah, they still need to implement. They still haven't done the thing where they can let you save outfits or search or something. They should really do that. At this point, it's not just you, Reptile. It's not just me. There's no shortage of players, I'm sure, that have tons and tons of them. I can see why at first I didn't need that, but by now something like that should be done. Save an outfit. Save a bunch of outfits. Okay, you can put some cosmetics in favorites. That helps, but we need more. Yeah, loadouts. That's the word. That's the word. Thank you. Never watched it growing up, but Stone's been streaming it damn every Wednesday. Oh, I've been getting culture on all 80s cartoons. Nice. There's been a lot that has been aired a lot online. You can find Sonic X on, like, what is it? The 4Kids YouTube channel or Sonic's YouTube channel? Only the English version though, which is fine too, but... Well, the 4Kids edits suck. I like the voice acting, but... I love hearing those voice actors because I never really got to experience that cast as much of Jason Griffith and company, but... And I love their voices. I'm more of a Ryan Drummond, David Humphrey maniac myself, but what Jason brought to Sonic and Shadow is just so damn good for the ears. And well, it's not just Jason Griffith, it's all the members of the cast, but the Sonic, the 4Kids edits, yeah. It's a cold take, I know, but I just don't like them. And well, I gotta watch it in Japanese eventually. Even Fortnite, you can't move around your loadouts, just make them and then delete them. I think I remember. Reptile, you're a superstar now. Thank you for the follow. I never watched Fox Box as a kid, but I would always tune into Sonic X when I could. Seeing Sonic on a Saturday morning was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't think I caught it as much. You're a super yapper? I had to. Oh, by all means. And I am indeed a super yapper. Sometimes I overdo it. Nah, I'm for sure a super yapper. But, partly the ADHD shenanigans. You know, you ever heard of speech spooning, Tejigang? You may find that it happens to me here and there. Because my mouth is moving faster than my brain. So speech spooning, I think there's two versions of it. Let me say, for example, let's use a phrase. SpongeBob. No, SpongeBob and Sonic. No. SpongeBob racing Sonic. RunchBob chasing Sonic. You know how I switched those letters accidentally. Well, it wasn't accidental for that example, but yeah, that's speech spooning. Or, we are going to race in the crossworlds. We are going to cross worlds in the race, I say instead. That's speech spooning. It's kind of funny when that happens. It happens here and there. I lost track of what I was doing, yeah. And see, I'm yapping so much that I forgot what I was doing. But yeah, I think we're gonna head into Eureka now, and I have no idea what I'm doing again. Might as well go for the BLM set, Black Mage. We should update it, right? Wait. Was it this set? I can't remember. Eureka effect, okay. There was a reason I didn't update it, maybe, but... Okay, yeah. I just gotta be careful, because I'm gonna end up overwriting a set I didn't want to overwrite, and that's what's so messy about it. Ironically, Fox Box was where I discovered One Piece before I moved to Toonami. The 4Kids dub holds a special place in me. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, too. I love what Emu getting the names wrong, sorry. Did for Sonic and Tails R also. I feel like those voices, you know, need to live on in some way. Sega would get all my money, though hopefully it would be for free, if they did, like, never gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna happen. I highly doubt it, but if they ever did, like, a pack just for a Ryan Drummond voice pack for Sonic, for Crossworlds, or Jason Griffith, or hell, even Ben Schwartz, I don't know. Well, that would be Weekend Movie Sonic, so it would definitely come with it, but... Well, not definitely, actually. The Sonic Prime alternate universe versions, they didn't come with their voices. Might have been difficult to put it together. I still insist they should do them as an alternate skin, just like they have the two Sage skins. So they can also free more space in the character select screen, because damn it, I want Crossworlds to have hundreds, literally, that's not hyperbole, hundreds of characters. It's just perfect for that. Okay, how did I get into Eureka again? I completely forgot. Let me open the wiki at last. Ah, it's been a minute. It's been like a couple months now. We uploaded the VOD for that in the Dajigen archives. Was it? No. 2 months? Yeah, it's 2 months. Okay. You're free to tell me in the chat as well, Dajigen, but... The Forbidden Land, Eureka. No, and I just got a spoiler that there's something Eureka named in Endwalker. Okay. I might forget that anyway. NPC Rodney and Kugane. Right. So... yeah, okay. I'm gonna go into it a bit blind. Other players might be around and it's like in an instance and... Okay. We may have the next part of the story unlocked already, but, you know, I'll just have to get refamiliarized with a lot of things. This Rodney fellow... Oh, look at that triple triad, though. Oh, right, it tells you right there. Right. Somehow I haven't noticed that on the map as of late, or maybe it's because I have the gear equipped, and only because of that. I did think it was a pier somewhere. Ah, but wait, nah. We gotta do triple triad first. At least 3 matches. Oh, wait, I didn't notice the rules. That's just the recommended. Okay, Fallen Ace, although I think maybe it's different rules every time with this one. Chaos! See, we do need something from Sonic. I need my Sonic powers, my Shadow powers, Chaos Control. That's what we need. Oh, no, not a good time for you right now, Asahi. Probably gonna lose Call of History here. Oh, okay. That did not go as I expected, but that's good for me. Right then, let's see if the rules are that all the time. So it's swap and Fallen Ace. Fallen Ace is always there, is it? We have a deck just for this. Chaos. The thing about Chaos is that we don't know which card is going to come next. The Fallen Ace deck may not make that much of a difference given the cards that she's using. Pardon me. Yes, we should do this. There's no plus or anything like that, right? That's one of the rules, I don't think so. Yes, we should do this. Nice win. But what we really want is the card. That's why you grind it out. It's a possible prize, not a guaranteed prize if you win. Chaos Control! Oh yeah, but I also mentioned the Sonic and Tails art thing because in that episode X, where they swapped the voices, so to speak, they had Jason Griffith Sonic and David Humphrey Shadow, which, oh my god, I have waited so many years to hear him play Shadow again. And hell, that was just uploaded relatively recently. I think it was last year or 2023. Well, some more time has passed since. It's not that recent anymore, but... Oh, I messed up there. Oh, not quite what I meant to do. But still, recent enough. And so... Oh, I forget his fallen names. Could have lost Noctis there. Well, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. A draw, a win, and a loss. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, they used the 4Kids music. And they used it very well. So yeah. Let's see what Eureka is like again, because... Oh man, I completely forgot. I only did it once. I only did it the one time on the stream. And I have been meaning to return to it off stream and all that, but yeah. Eventually, I do want to grind for the cosmetics and all that here. But... what I wanted first and foremost was to get through the story with Kryl and all that. Ideally before starting Shadowbringers. Anemos. Not Pegasus yet. Ah, yeah, this music. We may have had that unlocked already, or we were very close. I just need to remember how a lot of this worked again. Duty commenced. So yeah, Metal has been 6 to 300. So what were we in the middle of? Let me talk to Kryl. Like I say with certainty is that the blockage is somewhere to the northwest near the observatory. We're used to standing, haven't been to that far since we return. Okay. Then perhaps I am gonna take a look at like the wiki entry or some guides or something. Feel free to keep helping me out in the chat. I don't want to call it backseating, but that kind of thing is welcome. Oh yeah, there's the Magia thing. We'll be there after this dungeon. Perfect, miss. Thank you. Do I have to exit the instance, or can you just enter the same instance? Well, let me know. This whole thing, yeah, this whole system. Right. I remember nothing about this. But why don't we read up about it a little bit? Yeah, this system. Right, I just wanted to spin because it's fun. I had a deal. Na 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 na. And well, the timer is going on, but well, we have the time. So it's 180 minutes, right? Is that 3 hours, or am I? Yeah, it's 3 hours. Okay. Yeah, but quests. Most story content in Eureka's there ever go to the zone. They have their own quests too. We'll probably not read the dialogue too much. I'm not sure. Gotta get refamiliarized with the way gear works here and the way we want to make it work. But yeah, Eureka, Anemos, Pegasus, Pyros, Hydatos. My mind is plotting, nasty plotting some ways we can approach Eureka for future streams as well. So I doubt we're gonna go through all of Eureka today, but... because honestly, I have a specific date for the start of Shadowbringers that may be able to work very well. Oh yes. The Keikaku is coming together, I think. But yeah. Oh yeah, today is actually the last Friday of September. So provided we keep doing FF14 on a Final Fantasy Friday. Mostly. Next one will be October 3rd. Next F14 stream, I mean. So it's already October. My goodness. What was it in October that I wanted to... There was a game... Well, there's Legend ZA, Pokemon Legend ZA, but... feels like there was something in October 1st that released, or... an update, or... Oh yeah, there's a Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions update this Monday, I think, that I'm so looking forward to. You'll finally be able to add your own music. Not that I dislike the music they have in there, but anyway, digressing, changing class and just the right amounts. So, yeah, Eureka, quick tutorial. Yeah, because I can invite party members, I can be invited to a party, but I think they all have to be within Eureka itself. So we may or may not encounter players. There aren't that many really doing it. The first time we went in here, there were some people, and it was nice. So yeah, yeah, this can be up to 144 players, which is really cool. Well, players will be synced down to level 70 and all equipped gear will be item level synced to 300. Character operations are determined by elemental level, which can be increased by defeating monsters and completing fates. Players can also obtain gear with elemental bonus for any elemental power. In addition to rewarding exclusive mounts and minions, many Eureka associated items can be sold on the market board for profit, including some very rare items that can be sold for premium. How's my inventory, by the way? Oh, I don't have that. What was that Prometheus card? Well, I'm glad we redeemed it. I was gonna say, I need to go to the gold saucer to avoid wasting that. I didn't get that. Prometheus, where is that from? From the Evilist Alliance raids we did last week? Oh, that was still so damn good though. And the fact that we were doing that when they're about to release that Final Fantasy Tactics remaster. Yeah. I haven't played Tactics. Had I not spent a fortune right now, that's a bit of hyperbole, but you know, had I not spent a fortune right now on Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I might consider buying that. No. We need to save the budget for Legend CA as well. Want to get it on launch day if possible, or as close to it as possible. Yeah, okay, I'm remembering a bit of what we did in there, just reading about this, and even if I don't know the best, like, location for quests and the respawn that Fate bosses are gonna have and all that, it's okay. So the wiki only takes me so much, I think. Eureka tutorial, FF14. Just a guide, a simple guide somewhere. Not in video form because kind of clunky to watch something in the middle of the stream, I always feel. Especially if it's a 30-minute video or something, but... No, yeah, this is a video on this result. Na 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 na. Let me check the wiki. I want to see what was needed to get to... Wait. So the first thing we needed to do was to use these Ethernet shards, right? Get them all unlocked. There was maybe one left. My elemental level is 9. Okay. I'm remembering the elemental level and all that. Oh, no, yeah. We still... I think one of those required level 11 and... Did we need to be level 20 to advance to the next area? Yeah. I think a good objective for today would be to reach level 20? If it's not too grindy? I don't know. No, yeah, we need elemental level 20, because then the next area is from 20 to 35. It's Eureka season, I think, Taji Gang. It's Eureka season. We're in Eureka season full force now, aren't we? My goodness. One Eureka area per stream. Might not be as doable as I think, because... They take a while, some of them. Or the thing is, I could grind some of it off stream, or who knows. Mostly I was saying Eureka is to be grinded off stream, and then the quest that unlocks the next area and all that, with the story with Kryla and all that, that's on stream, right? But yeah, then Heaven High is a different story. Also, yeah, let's see if we have repairs. Might as well get some, even if it's not what we have equipped right now. They're at 99%. This is not urgent at all. Still good to have. On your way, Mist? Okay. I think we're just in the grind area right now. Just gotta remember exactly how it worked. And how I wanted to distribute my elements. 心に剣輝く勇気確かに立ち込めて奇跡切り札は自分だけ Bam 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 bam. Whenever I say the word elements, the second opening of Kamen Rider Blade Elements by Rider Chips comes to mind. That's why I'm singing that. That's what that song is. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. But yeah, then we use the Ethernet shards to teleport to the other locations, do we? The abandoned laboratory, the wind-turned cabin. Okay. I'll take a look at Eureka and Nemo's first then. So I think we want to have the objective of making it to level 20 today, if it's possible. You know, I used the Pagos area for the thumbnail, but I can change it retroactively as well. We'll see. Yes, there is one more that was missing, which I think... No, wait. Did we get all the... I don't know. So yeah, I missed. Do I invite you to the party? Do we need to exit and then try to come back in? I think last time we were already in the party before we went in. I'm not sure. I thought we got you higher than 9. I thought so too. I'm not sure. Did I mess up something with my equipment? I'm not sure, but I could have sworn 11 is where we made it. I'm not sure. Don't need to leave. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Should I invite you? Well, no, yeah, I can't see my... Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it would be doing multiple instances of this if we had a lot of players playing this, which I doubt. Yeah, there you are. So, yeah, that's why you're guaranteed to be on the same place, I think. Okay. See, now I keep singing elements from Rider Chips in my mind. Where did you go, by the way? Laboratory? Alright. Well, that does seem to be all the shards. I could have sworn there was one. Oh! Notorious monster already? That is what we needed. Yeah, I'm under level for this area, so you might need to carry it. Missed. Yeah, there was a specific strategy you wanted to do for some of them, right? So that they wouldn't despawn or something. Ah, we got a dead player! Can we revive them with a Phoenix down? If they want that, though. Yeah, go ahead, Mist. Ah, there's music. Yes, I forgot. I don't think they're in a party. Shoot them a DM, Mist, since you know. If they're interested. Once I get more familiarized with Eureka, I might do more, but... Ooh. Okay, that healer is tanking us in the in-game chat. I'm just gonna tell them in-game. I'm only really starting Eureka. We really did do a lot of it last stream, but I really don't remember a lot of it. But yeah. I mean, especially being at level 9, yeah. You can tell I'm new. And I'll see if I do those grinds for some fancy cosmetics. Okay, we didn't need to use Thunder there. That's for sure. Beautiful. I got slowed down with heavy. Nice. Let's use the Heaven's Cracker. Alright. They're in their own party, doing their own thing. Mist, I'll let you lead. I recall we were doing a specific strategy with like a fate. But yeah. Oh, yeah, and people are using like trackers and stuff, and okay. That's what I'm gonna have to get familiarized with, and I would like to. It's not just, oh, okay, let's do the story, let's do it on stream. It's important too. I wanna learn it fully. I wanna learn it fully and all that. Okay, tracker. Let me see if I can open that link in the meantime. I think I should be able to. Just, you know, gonna look away from the game for a moment. Hopefully, I'm opening quite a few tabs on my browser now, so hopefully... Right, okay. Can I open this on my phone? I like to do that instead. That's gonna be... Oh, I have low battery, never mind. I have 16% battery. And I can't really charge it on the stream because I need a longer cable. I'm not able to, like, see it. And okay, you go into the cabin. Gotcha. Mist is telling me in-game. Wind-turned cabin. But yeah, like, we had to defeat Previous monsters in a specific way, right? Mist, I can maybe make my way to you. I assume that's you over there, but might aggro something. Still under level here, I think. Might have forgotten how some of these things work. Yeah, you one-shot them, kick their asses. Where are we at? Okay, we're at Umbral Ice. We need to maybe... Do I want to move this tracker? I'll put it here for now, but I may need to change its location. Yeah, you're killing them. Can't even cast anything. Alright, the elements. Okay, I'm starting to remember kind of how it works. What matters is... okay, maybe... Hold on. Let's put it here. Okay. We're figuring it out. I think I'm gonna have to run some 3 minutes of ads so that pre-rolls are off for a little bit. We can continue doing Eureka. I'm not gonna go AFK while we do that, but... Yeah, tell you what, Touch Gang, let's do it now. Bear with us, we'll be right here. Let Seribot tell you all about it as well. Like, it's to support the channel, but like... It's mostly... Okay, yeah, we're waiting for respawns. Perfect time. Perfect time to be doing this, then. But yeah, I just don't want ads to be at inconvenient times. If I can, I'm gonna have to automate those ads again. And try to work around them. Because in collabs, I just don't get to run them manually, you know? You know what? I'm gonna make a note for that, and see if I can do it after the stream today. It's just the way you can only snooze it a certain number of times and not delay it indefinitely. Like, why wouldn't they allow you to? Yeah, this is the moment, right, in which we're yapping about all sorts of things on the stream. And there's no shortage of it. As I said, there's more to talk about with Sonic Racing Crossworlds, with Pokemon, future plans. Yeah, actually, I think next week is gonna be pretty much the same. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, FF14, Pokemon Violet. Oh yeah, I wanted to have a stream dedicated to the League Club Room coaches. But you know what I want to do? I want to do a sort of monotype challenge. It's not online, like, it's NPCs, it's single-player gameplay. I don't have to worry about spending a long time EV training a lot of Pokemon. No, just, you know, what I want to do is, for example, I invite, let's say, Dendra or Airy, if I can invite her. They're fighting type experts, right? And I face them with a fighting type party of my own. And you know what I want to do? And this is why it figures into Fashion Fantasy, Pokemon Fashion Violet. I changed the shoes to be the type shoes. See, if this were Sword and Shield, I would change to the uniform for the type. I want to see if I can... I'm going to buy a bunch of hats or something so it can match the shoes, because it feels like we're going to need that. Let the violet VTubers still be violet. Let me still have purple as my main color, but let's add a little bit of a color representing the type and all that. Ooh, colors. Ooh, rainbows. I love them though. But yeah, I'm not gonna have the tracker open right now. You know what I need to do? I need to undust. Night ends in 3 minutes, you probably swap. But remind me, Mist, what is the meaning of NM? New... No, never mind. Mist is telling me in the in-game chat. What does NM stand for? Notorious Monster, thank you, thank you. Alright. Yeah, I want to clarify for you all, Tachi Gang, because the in-game chat is not visible. Prefer it that way. If you ever need to talk to me in-game, I may miss some messages, but I am watching you. Did we go to the laboratory? Okay. Okay, gotcha. You also put the coordinates there. I'm just gonna follow your lead as well. Did we? Oh yeah, the pin is right there. We can't fly here, right? Just wanted to double check. I may aggro an enemy or two though. Oh, right here? Okay. Also right here, I mean. Abraxas. Blizzardo! Let's go! There's a Song of Ice and Fire once again. Also, the outbreak should be finished for everybody by now. To Eureka we'll go. To Eureka, Pagos, Pagos, from Anemos to the next area. Abraxas get destroyed right here. Jeez. But yeah, you know, with the Pokemon streams, let's see. Provided we are doing Legend CA from the get-go, right? Launch week. And because of the way the schedule is right now, it really is replacing Pokemon Violet completely. And it starts as a playthrough, a whole long play from the beginning. We'll do some things online here and there. Provided we do that, then how many streams of Pokemon Violet are there left? That's also why I wanted to check out the calendar. It's only maybe, including this week, 2 or 3. That's not a lot, actually. Fewer than I thought. Not sure. Believe you me, there's some other things I want to stream as well. We still have the Juniper 8 hard event pending for Fields of Mystery. I don't think I forgot. How could I forget? Let's see if we can cast that Blizzard 4 before it's dead. Yeah, alright. Nice, nice, nice. Blizzaza, I think it would be, right? Blizzara, Blizzaga, Blizzaza. Oh, actually, let's give it that dot. Yeah, just Scathe. Mist is carrying this. But, yeah. The Team Selfie Gaming streams, another channel in which I stream in a different form. To keep on its cat theme. And I know I have a cat version of myself, but that's the, like... That's the, form we ended up with. But also the TZ streams, as I call them, the TZ Dimension. We are doing quite a bit of Sonic Racing Crossworlds in there. But we're also showcasing other games like Hollow Knight Silk Song. Ooh, we still have a ways to go with freaking Silk Song. I'm sure we'll be able to finish it at this rate, but we'll see. And who knows, maybe Legend CA will show up there too. I'm not sure. Abraxas. Where did this word come from? Abraxas. Wasn't it like something related to the stars, actually? Or, well, mythology and therefore the stars. You know, like Ceranos, Vega, Sirius, Andromeda, things like that. Pleiades. Stop kicking me around like that. Gotta do, well, there's nothing that... Oh, wait, yeah, this nullifies most knockback effects. Okay. Yeah, Surecast would help with that. I keep forgetting that it actually helps with knockback. I keep thinking it doesn't help with knockback, but just with spells being interrupted. But you still get knocked back. You're just, you know, still casting as you get knocked back. But no. Gotta do that more often, I guess. But not right now. What is the cooldown on that? Let me see. 120 seconds, 2 minutes. I think I activated that a bit late. I'm not sure. That wasn't that big of a knockback. Yeah, because it only lasts 6 seconds. Something we need to keep in mind here. But yeah, the League Club Room Monotype Challenge can be fun. I did want to do more streams involving things online and Pokemon Violet. But as I said, I think Legend CA will just completely take its, like, spot in the schedule. The weekly schedule. But I like this because, damn it, let's have Pokemon be here for good. Here to stay, just like FF14, pretty much. And I'm very looking forward to Pokemon Champions. There's a lot of potential there. I do hope they have a lot of NPCs you can face, a lot of single-player AI. Well, not single-player, but AI. Like, we get what we got in the World Tournament, in a way in Master CX, the Battle Tree, being able to have past characters, you know, complete with their music, but now it's just a full-on Pokemon battle. This is taking a while, says Mist in chat. Is it? I thought this was the usual grind for this. I mean, my objective is to get to Elemental level 20. It's gonna take a bit. Should I, wait. If I get a consumable that boosts experience, you know what? I'm just gonna take this damn thing. That's more for, a gathering class. You're just impatient, I guess. You guess. Yeah, no worries, Mist. Yeah, I mean, Eureka's a grind either way. Let's see what we can do together. Yeah, Pokemon Violet is what took a lot of my time. We needed to grind for those blueberry quests, because I want to just have the biomes upgraded this Sunday. We catch the starters, and I did go and get the Pokemon Home subscription. You know what I want to do in there? I want to do a living dex. I'm gonna try to catch at least 3 of each starter. So we have each on each of the stages. They're all gonna go to home. If I want another one to use in Violet itself, I'll have to catch a 4th one. That's eventually. They did a splendid job giving you plenty of grind, and then you reach an endgame and there's still plenty to do. Without peaking, you know, without peaking to the point that it's like, well, all there is left to do is to just do online battles. Okay, I love them, let's say. Like, even if you love them, maybe it can get repetitive, who knows. Or, okay, I've already gotten everything I want to get out of a Terra raid. It's fun, yes, but eventually, just in itself, feels like we need to get more out of it, maybe. I don't know. They make it be a grind. Just like games need to do that nowadays. Again, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, it's already setting that up. I'm kind of fearing that I may peak, you know, I might unlock everything there is to unlock, or I've done everything I wanted to do before the next update. At this rate, I won't reach that point. Not anytime soon. No, they'll keep releasing new DLCs before I even get to that point. So that will work out. See, I am... Not that I want to keep comparing it to Mario Kart, but... I haven't played World, but I did play 8. With all its DLCs and everything. And hell, I did... There were some tracks I never even did. But... Mario Kart 8 was at that point where it had so many freaking courses, right? So right now, as fun as multiplayer is in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, it does feel like sooner than later, you're seeing the same tracks a lot. So, okay. Now it is getting a bit repetitive. They need to do a Smash Brothers. They need to add... First of all, they need to improve that jukebox feature. Let us change the tracks. Let us change the music individually for each track. Okay, maybe make it be something that fits the stage, but... Bring them all back. Make them unlockable. That's what they did in previous racing games, actually. Let me have the original Radical Highway. Let me have one of its myriad of remixes from Generations and other games, I think. Hell, maybe Westopolis in there. And I can set Radical Highway to be that. It should be like Smash. Illurin! It should be like Smash where you can set a percentage, but yeah. Let's go. We'll die for our king, we'll die for our king. By their blood. We'll die for our king, we'll die for our king. By the blood. Thanks for the shout out, Mist. How the hell do you do that while fighting there? You're a ninja for sure. You're a warrior, but you're also a ninja. We got an invasion from another dimension once again. Now, from Alluring Direstorm, the Direstorm Alliance dimension. Welcome, Direstorm Alliance. Welcome, Alluring. Thank you so much for the raid. I am the multi-dimensional Tajigen, Khaiden. A sentient star clustering VTuber, V-Singer form. We're doing Eureka. We've been talking extensively about Sonic Racing Crossworlds, which has been great this week. I mistakenly didn't change the category, so an earlier raid was expecting Sonic Racing Crossworlds. We gave them the critically acclaimed award-winning FF14 instead. Oh, if Crossworlds doesn't win any awards, there's gotta be a riot. Okay, maybe there's been a lot of great games. It's gotta be at least nominated for something at Game Awards, you know? Otherwise, injustice is happening in this world, but jeez, I'm getting kicked over and over. Hold on. Let's see if you can get the aggro because this DPS is getting destroyed here. This poor Black Mage. I'm on their level, that's also why. But, all the stream went well, Alluring. What were you up to? I did see... You always do freaking Eureka when I can't join, Sag. Yeah, Wuthering Waves. Why am I not surprised? Are you sure you want to keep giving your time to Wuthering Waves now that Monster Hunter is going to begin its collab with F14 this Monday? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But no, Alluring, if you need to go rest and all that, you know the drill. After the raid, feel free to do so, of course. But welcome once again, everybody from the Alluring Dimension. I get the feeling you maybe are very familiar with me by now, and vice versa. You all are familiar with Alluring, but you never know. You underestimate my power! Ah, you maniac. Don't try it. Well, I don't seem to have the high ground here. I was trying to extend the joke with the prequel meme there for Star Wars, but anyway. Yeah. We may still do several streams of Eureka, though. It's not something that is gonna be done that quickly, right? One way or another, though, we were gonna go for Eureka or maybe even have it on high. Yeah, when it comes to those things, as I said, they gotta be organized. They gotta be organized in a specific way. But I'm starting to come up with a nice plan. Oh yeah, Shadowbringers may be delayed a little bit further, but it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off quite well. If it goes according to Keikaku, Notorious Monster. What do we have here? Oh, Mist had a little bit of lag. A new Wuthering Waves update coming out is officially my most hyped for update to a main story since Walker in F14! And that says a lot, damn. Time to actually farm XP? Okay. This is why I wasn't really leveling up, was I? Okay. I should let you, like, gather them up first. And right, we don't want to kill the Notorious Monster, maybe? As we farm XP, right? Again, I'll have to, like, see an actual guide. I know you all were helping me out, teaching me a lot about it the first time we did it, but a lot of it I've already forgotten. I may forget some of the things we learned today. Nothing I can really do against that knockback. My ability's on cooldown. I'm getting yeeted over and over. There's some foul magic for you for that. As long as they don't yeet me into an enemy that I aggro. That's a risk, I guess. What a fantastic year it's been for gaming, though. I am completely frozen, or rather petrified. I don't have a good camera angle here. So hyped to freaking play DRK and Monster Hunter, I know. Pictomancer and Dark Knight, those were interesting choices. And Alpha is part of it! I should have known seeing that thing they were doing with Omega. I was not surprised to see Alpha is involved. Ouch. Petrified again. I'm just gonna chill here. I don't get to dodge that AoE on time sometimes. That's alright. We can use a Phoenix down if I die. No need for a healer. Nice. Oh, yeah, those treasures, right. Right. Anemos crystals, protein crystals. Okay. Reminds me of a song that goes... Where was that from? It's from Final Fantasy, right? But which one exactly? Forget which one. But anyway. Keep going through Eureka for now. Love that they confirmed the crossover will be a canon event for both games too. Perfect. It should be at this point, honestly. It should be. And yeah, Alpha went there. Alpha went there. I mean, isn't it the same for the last one? It was. Fully in the continuities. This is the kind of multi-dimensional madness that I like. It really is becoming a staple. It really is becoming more commonplace. Like, even to the point where it's part of the story, right? Okay, one thing to have Sonic Racing Crossworlds, it is part of the story. It is implied to be, but... No, it's not like I expect them to say in a future Sonic game, a regular one, hey, remember that time we raced with Pac-Man and Donatello and Miku and... No, but still, it's kind of implied to be. Whereas you may have something like Fall Guys, not much story there, it may not be acknowledged fully, but like... So much going on, so much going on. This timeline is maybe not so bad, right? You know, more reason for you to play Monster Hunter, you maniac. What do you want me to do? Wuthering Waves, Monster Hunter? Choose one! Choose it and then I will not play it anyway because I'm already busy with F14 and Pokemon and more! I would love to though. Monster Hunter might be problematic for stream when it comes to the graphics though. Well, it's a lot of money. Wuthering Waves, free to play, right? So, I don't know how the graphics are. Genshin turned out to be so freaking heavy, actually. But I think it's also because it's not that well implemented for PC, but yeah. Even if I were not to stream it, even just playing it off stream, right? I choose all of them! I got the feeling you would say that. Look, do you want me to start Shadowbringers in 2028? Because that's how I start Shadowbringers in 2028! It is the year of our Lord, 2041. Khaiden is finally starting Dawn Trail. My goodness. Ah! I mean, the journey is important too. The journey is important too. So that works out. Let me change my chat because... I might miss some messages. Opinion detected and rejected. Nice. Oh yeah, missed you, alt-tabbing maniac. Yeah, I did see you say alt-tab earlier, right? I just didn't read it out loud. Sorry if I missed some messages here and there. Occupational hazard of streaming. To be fair, your PC could probably not handle Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah. We gotta get the PC upgrade saga to happen. Something spawned right behind me. Another Abraxas. Really, I think Mist could just carry this entire thing by himself, but... Okay, yeah, because I'm not able to do much if they keep doing that to me. So yeah, there's only so much I can do. Sadly, Black Mage doesn't perform well in this situation. That short cast is only gonna last a certain amount of time. Let's do this though. I should be using my ley lines, you know? Although, if I keep getting yeeted backwards a lot, yeah, even that is gonna be a problem too. Let's cast more blizzards. Just want to recover that NP. And no, yeah, like, the sooner I can upgrade the PC, the better, because then the Switch 2 is gonna have to be an investment sooner than later. Hopefully there's still some time. I don't know, I can wait until 2027 or so before doing it. The plan was always, after the PC upgrades are done, the next thing to save up for is a new version of myself in Live 2D, but that also is gonna be some other changes and full VTuber debut, because I haven't had an official debut, really. Debut, as you know, as it's known in our VTuber worlds. Yeah, I gotta remember how this whole elemental wheel works again. I was told, but I can't remember anymore. Like if you wanted to face those of your same element or of an opposite element, or like what happens when you spin it. But anyway. Also that you want to focus on a 1, right? Behind me? Okay. Hold on, because they keep hitting me. Ugh, they keep hitting me backwards. Oh shoot! Sorry, I think I aggroed the boss. Although it wasn't entirely my fault because they were knocking me back a lot. I think we want to avoid killing it, right? Okay, it's become messy. It's become messy. Jeez, these are tough enemies. They're meant to be tough. Somebody's gonna die. Somebody gonna die. Okay, wait. I should do this. I should do this. Got some nice crystals out of it. No, that's not what I should have done. Ah, damn it! The rock! That damn rock got in my way! Couldn't get out of the AoE! Oh, that's so funny. The freaking environment, man. Feels like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. Escape the big dinosaur! Ah! Oh, I thought that AoE was gonna hit me there for sure. Okay. Yeah. We don't wanna beat that boss right now. I get it. I'm starting to remember. Alright. And yeah, there's 20 minutes left for that. Okay, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Good old XP farming. I'm getting close to that level 10, and then we'll be halfway through. Yeah! It's a good grind though, it's a fun grind. There's great content we can keep doing on stream for this. Ideally, I think what I want to be doing for each of these Eureka streams, since yeah, it's gonna be a series of Eureka streams, let's say. It's Eureka season. Ah, for heaven's sake, these are so difficult for me. Nah, it's all about triple cast. It's all about triple casting. That's it. That's it. Blaming inanimate objects now, are we? This is the truth, Lurin. See, it's inanimate. It's not moving out of my way. Huh? It got in my way because it's not gonna move out of the way. Exactly. Immovable object. Man, these enemies are not good for a black mage. It's all about that triple cast, sure cast as well, but that has a long cooldown. What is the cooldown of sure cast actually? 60 seconds? Yeah, it's shorter. And we get 2 of them. Cliffs are inanimate objects, right? There you go. You cliff falling expert? There you go, Illurin. There you go. But that's it, right? That's just it. They don't move on their own. Actually, sometimes the objects are inanimate, but I guess they do move. Would the word inanimate apply? I guess it still needs some sort of, well, let's say human. Or, what's the word? Because it's not necessarily a human being, but a sentient life form to move it, right? I was thinking of a car. There still needs to be somebody doing something to make the car move, maybe. Or maybe not. I mean, let's say, for example, a car is completely parked. There's an earthquake, and then it's moved by the earthquake. Something like that, right? It's such a lethal earthquake that it goes downhill. It moves enough to be, like, on a downward slope, and then it just moves down. Or the tires move, and... Very arguable, right? I don't know. Yeah, Illurin, I'll tell you what. I'll do a 12-hour Wuthering Wave stream if you do a 12-hour Return to Fall Guys. Actually, you might actually take me up on that. Never mind. Who knows? I could even collab with them one day. So many crazy collabs. And it's great to see them. I still want to do. I still want to insist though. Do take the easy way out here and there, Sega. Do use your properties, just like you're doing with Persona, so to speak. Yakuza, it's great to see them, but damn it, I need my amigo. Never play Samba the Amigo. Never play Super Monkey Ball. I would love to see that back too. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, for that matter. Space Channel 5 Nights. Let's see that too. Request denied. But yeah. When should we face this boss, by the way? About 5 minutes into it. Might take us a moment to defeat it, right? Maybe 10 minutes into it. I don't know. Are you sure you want to challenge me on that? You know how much I wanted to make myself suffer to get a result I want? Oh, no. Yeah, I figured. Maybe not. You maniac. I'll tell you this, though. And I am not kidding about this. We get a subathon or something like that in the future. There will be one before this year is over. A donathon or a subathon of some sort. We'll just see which one it is, what date it is, or what dates they are. And if one of the incentives is you get to choose the games I stream on this day, or you get to choose, Top Donor chooses what games I'm going to stream for this stream of this certain length, right? Something like that. You can choose Wuthering Waves. You can choose games I played before that I have, as long as I don't have to spend money or an exorbitant amount of money, right? It can be a free-to-play game. It can be a game I already have, for that reason. Only that I may need to install some of them. Yeah, drive space right now is still... Ugh, yeah. So that's a way it can happen. Not saying you need to fork over a lot of money for that, but it's a way it could happen. Just maybe don't expect me to do much beyond that stream, depending on the circumstances, but yeah. Taking notes of this for future reference. Okay, we're facing the enemy already? Okay. 16 minutes into it, so yeah, this is... okay. Or well, not 16 minutes into it, but 16 minutes left. Yeah, because there's only 2 of us and I'm on the level. You never know. We're doing great damage to it. But yeah. You know the strategy here better than me, Mist. Also, yeah, we haven't checked out the submarines yet, have we? I'll do it. I'll do it some other time. I'm already thinking of some nice incentives. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Flesh wound, bleeding. Okay. Bleeding damage over time. Very nice. And I have already gotten to elemental level 10 and more than halfway through. So, alright. Let's leave then re-enter for fresh instance. Okay. Do we just leave from here? Okay, okay. That's good then. Then yeah. Alright then. Wait, do we want to try a party already? That might be better? Yeah. No, and the thing is, another one that I had as an idea, depending on how we do it, is to have a Fantasia. That's definitely an incentive for subathons, for donathons. There needs to be FF14 somewhere in there, though. For sure, though. That's what happens with the game-specific ones, right? Maybe you're theming the entire ton. Let's call it a ton, I guess. The entire marathon? Yeah, we can say that. Around one game, but it depends on how you approach it. There's such a thing as, like, incentives you can think about for Pokemon and all that. Get something to drink quick? No problem, Mist. Let me hydrate with that. That's a reminder to hydrate. I've been drinking my mate here, but not enough water, maybe. I'm probably gonna take the opportunity to take a pipe break at the top of the hour with the 3-minute ad break. We'll see, though. This is why it's still good to have the manual instead of, like, automatic like Twitch does, but anyway. Kryl, just you wait for us. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. What were we doing with Geralt also? With the equipment and all that. Still maybe need to to improve my equipment. Banner gun +2 to Augment. Yeah, I don't remember what any of that is, but okay. The protein stuff. Crafter Augment gear, Eureka gear. Yeah, we want to be equipping the things here. So I only have this so far. These others are not for Eureka specifically. Neither is the weapon. Yeah, I cannot equip gear to him. That's why the cosmetic is like this. Because I keep applying glamour plates, or, well, whenever I can anyway. I need to be applied individually, right? This is still such a great outfit. Again, this came from the Sigma Escape. I can't open the Chocobo saddlebag, but okay. Yeah, there were the Sigma Escape things I still had in there. I think it's okay to destroy them. Let's just destroy them. Gotta head back to work, so we'll be dropping a hot lark for you. Take care and enjoy Eureka. I'll be adventuring with you in spirit. Good to have you with us in spirit, lurking from the shadows. Saying, I know it's Kai some of this in advance for you, Alluring. Good luck at work. Nah, go with the spirit of Final Fantasy Friday in you. Happy Final Fantasy Friday, Tachi Gang. It's been good to move F14 back to Fridays like this. Here and there may be some changes, but I think I want to keep it like that. And then Pokemon on Sundays? Not that I can do an alliteration with that. Pokemon Pun Days? Ah, see, I can keep making puns. Ah! There we go. I'm trying to think of a pun related to Pokemon that... just without any context. Okay, I gotta train... Yeah, you see, if I want a competitive Eevee, I gotta train the Eevees. Best I could do. Best I could do. Yeah, it's like sometimes I don't want to say EV, I want to say effort values because it sounds like I'm talking about the Pokemon Eevee, which also was there yesterday at Arena Mexico for Lucha Libre, and Pikachu with the protagonist costume from Legend C8. Welcome back, Mist. But yeah, you lead the way. Since I don't have the tracker open. Next time I'm definitely going to have it open on my phone if I can. I mean, I could have it open, but as I said, the battery is low. And ideally for that... Oh, also, hold on. Give me a second as I'm checking something here quickly. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. All right. Where do we go? Let me see where you went from the map itself. Okay, is this still the place? Which one was this again? I can't tell. Okay, laboratory. Lab. Yeah, there we go. There we go. With Halloween around the corner, with the spooky season around the corner. You know, it's already the end of September. I think it's good to start doing some things for the spooky season already. I already did change my profile picture to my maniacal self. Even before this. I am not the type to begin getting ready for spooky season on the 1st of September or something, right? I wanted to at least be late September before doing that. Let September have its own things going on, you know? Even if it's not like a spooky season or something. That's all the things. Make your own season of things. Or whatever is going on in the games you're playing. Season passes themed around things. They're still great. Not that everything needs to be like a live service game. I just think also of Finch, that great app that is so helpful. And I've been forgetting to log in here and there. I think I forgot yesterday. But Habitica is the one I keep mentioning. They need to step up their game though, as much as I love them. But there's only so much work they can do with the small team they have. But I would love it if they did like a season pass. That would fit it so perfectly, but there would be a lot of work that they can't quite do, I think. And then there's so much more. But anyway. But yeah, we're just waiting for the Notorious Monster spawn, right? So when you say it out loud, it's easier to say Notorious Monster, or at least for me it is, than NM. NM sounds kind of ambiguous to say, I don't know. Out of context. Even if we have the context here, we're in Eureka, right? But yeah. Notorious Monster. I'm petrified. That's what I get for gazing at it. Ah, we'll be fine. I'm like a rock type Pokemon for that moment. You see? But yeah, I want to try that monotype challenge. I may have to recatch a lot of Pokemon to do that though, because you know, a monotype challenge which is only like, it's a whole team of 6 of them to face the type experts as I invite them to the League Club. But I transfer a lot of Pokemon to Pokemon Home recently, so I may need to recatch a lot of them. Hopefully I do have also the candies to get them all to the level we need, and some, at least 70s is what we want. Let me think. Out of the Pokemon I've trained, what do I have at like a high level enough? Doesn't even need to be 100 for this, but close enough at least. For the... I always do Kanto and Johto order, it's easy for me to remember that. So for a rock type, yeah, I got Mojang, Garganacl. We got that. I probably would like to try going for both Cantonian and Alolan Golem, because I like having those sorts of parties. But also, let's see, for the water type, well, yeah, we got Palafin. I still need to think of a nickname for Palafin. Kishi, my Guacavole. Yeah. Those two will show up there for sure. When we face, what was his name? Bofu? That's the only water type expert, right? That we'll have, I think. I hope Champions has monotype runs. I mean modes. Again, like the World Tournament, right? And Showdown has monotype. Monotype random battle is a thing, but also its own thing. Yeah. I am so gonna do it for Ghost and Psychic first and foremost. But I'm the type of maniac that also wants to do all the types in some way or another. Eventually. The thing is, I just want to kind of try my favorites instead of the top of the meta. Some of them, okay, they will be good for like competitive and all that. OU, Ubers and all that, but nah. I want to have favorites as well. Screw it. That's also why doing this challenge in single player style League Club can be fun too. But let's see, for electric type, what do I have? My dear Khaiden Kilowattrel, of course. So there's that bad boy. What else? But yeah, these really don't give a lot of experience, do they? It's all about the Notorious Monsters with the Fates. I'll try to keep it in mind if I'm doing Eureka solo, for sure. I might end up dying. Especially when I'm getting petrified like this left and right? Yeah, the thing is, I'm gonna have to try each of them one by one. But I don't think I can take on Fate bosses by myself. I guess I would have to go for the earlier areas and the lower level ones if they give enough experience. Then grass type, well, Meowscarada. Mobs don't give experience at all if they are too low level or too high. I see. That makes sense then. We just gotta keep it going until we get those Notorious Monsters. Yeah, and Mist is level 20, so that's debuffing it, so to speak. That's alright though. Now, you're helping me out a lot, that's for sure, Mist. And so the Superstar Squad is here. Oh yeah, this can definitely apply as a Superstar Squad. I guess if we use the word duo and we want to keep an alliteration, dimensional duo? I don't know. Dynamic duo is a thing, but something more Khaiden Touch Game branded, so to speak. Gonna try something, says missed. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of there. Okay, party disbanded. I still got that petrification, my goodness. Oh, so that maybe I do end up getting the full experience? Okay, okay. Not gonna happen while I'm petrified, though. Oh, that is such funny timing. Didn't get to kill anything there at the end because I got petrified. I mean, I got their aggro, maybe that figure into it, but okay, I'm not paying attention to the bar. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going for now. Yeah. Because you'll be doing more of a contribution towards their defeat, obviously, but let's see. Let's try those ley lines that long bloody last. Yeah, and I have to move out of them immediately, but as I've said before, better to do one spell on ley lines than to never do a spell because you never set them down. Okay, I thought that petrification was gonna get me for sure. Alright, alright. Ah, did I get experience from that? Let me see. I can't tell. I'm not paying attention to it. There's no chat log that tells you, right? Okay, I'm gonna try to pay attention on the next battle. We're at 38,000. You can see it on the stream, so you can tell me if I miss it. But yeah, 38,151, and yeah. Okay. Let's keep it going. Oh, I keep talking about Pokemon. Which Pokemon did I train for each type? You know, that went up to high levels, from the 70s to level 100. That's what I mean by that. Post-game levels, in-game levels, truly. And that includes the DLC, so that's why I mean post-game. That's what I mean by that. Okay, let's not set the ley lines here. I need to keep moving every time they come here like this. It's a lot of moving around. You know what? Better to do triple cast. Oh, did I get hit by that? Okay. Thank goodness I didn't. Ah, I noticed too late sometimes, though. I didn't get hit by that. I thought that hit me for sure. I think I'm not getting experience missed. Seems like, yeah, no XP. Better to stick to the party. My contribution is not big enough. You blaze through them very fast. There we go. But no, it was definitely worth trying. So yeah, for the grass type I have Sinischa, Machai, Meowscarada. I gotta think of a nickname for Meowscarada. And then... oh yeah. There's some others maybe, but those two already do plenty. Oh yeah, I have a Toad Scroll as well. Then, okay, Poison type. That's the one where I don't really have a lot of coverage. Rave Up Room is the only one I can think about. Oh no, Clodsire as well. With a Fire Terra type though. And then... what else? Okay, one of them is gonna come and try to petrify me sooner than later. Let's get that triple cast. Sometimes there's a buffer between battles, right? So, in that buffer, it cools down. It works out. Yeah, I'm not gonna set the ley lines. I think we're better off doing it this way. Let's give it a try this way. Let's be careful with that. Aggro that one, did I? No biggie. Let you grab that mist if possible. Let me move over here. Wait. Am I getting experience though? I think it's still... okay, we got Notorious Monster now. It was still at 38,151. Maybe my contribution is so small I wasn't getting anything, but hopefully here we'll get something. Jeez. Oh, and that's the first boss we saw here, right, when we came. Now we will get XP. Yeah. Yeah. It's just the level difference, isn't it? Interesting. Kind of limits what you can do when you have other people helping you, right? It's all about the fates. Due to me being level quote-unquote 12. Yeah. You're scaled down now. This fate is elemental level 9. I'm 10. So figures. Yeah. Okay. I'm remembering it. I'm getting it again. Why we want to be farming these fates the way we're farming them. And we want to avoid hitting the boss or anything like that. Okay. Let you aggro them. Silly me, I haven't used Mana Word at all. Should have done that. Not gonna protect against that. Can't even see which way they're facing for a moment. I'm a rock type now. But yeah, I think it's only Rebel Broom and that Cloudsire there. That already does a lot though. Ah, damn it! Okay, thankfully we resisted that petrification. I think it was because it was very soon after the other one, but... Ah, jeez! Gotta pay more attention to see where they're facing! Man, all these enemies are so bad for a black mage like me. Just not the best situation. And so, what did we get after Poison type, Psychic type, one of my favorites? Well, we have Ishizu, Espatra. I got Armor Rouge now. Oh, yes. And was there anything else? Oh, yes, of course, Gothitelle, Runiclus. Love the hell out of those two. They are so damn perfect. And hell, even all the way to Gardevoir. Gallade. Huh, I have a whole party there, I think. The Gallade and Gardevoir pair. For the fire party, I am so gonna do Armor Rouge and Surletch. Probably. And yeah, that takes me to fire. Armor Rouge, Surletch, Skeleturch. If I get Chandelier in there, that's gonna be 3 fire ghost types, which is funny. Same with the ghost party, maybe. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Then, and we'll talk more about this also on the Pokemon stream on Sunday, but a fun topic to talk about too, I think. Let's see. Ground type. Oh yeah, we're getting those crystals. We're getting actual drops and all that. So yeah, here's the actual experience. Here's the actual experience. If I'm not gonna get any experience out of this, then I don't know. I may even just let you kill the enemies missed. Barely do anything against them. It's actually worth trying. I mean, when I get closer to that level 20, yeah, we'll start getting that experience more. You won't be too over level for it. We'll be on the same level. You gotta avoid that petrification though. At the very least, when I get petrified and they try to petrify me again, they're just wasting their time trying to petrify me. It's all about triple cast. Swift cast if I can use. This is making me train in using that better, I guess. So it's good training to do as well. Yeah, it's just I can't keep casting this way. I'm gonna start doing Scathe or something. Even Scathe is better than nothing. Or one Swift cast. It's just, when I see their health is low, I don't want to do it and then waste a Swift cast or 2 potentially. What is the duration of that? 15 seconds? Yeah. Swap jobs maybe? I could, I don't know. I forget you can do that. It's just, I don't have the gear set up for the other jobs, I think. It says Monk Eureka, but I'm not sure if I actually set it up. I'm already very comfortable with Black Mage. Let's keep adapting to it. Let's keep adapting to it. Yeah, that was Miss telling me in the in-game chat. Veggie gang. If we do end up doing restreaming, of course, there will be other chats that will not be visible on the screen. Still want to set that up, but there's a lot that has to be done, especially with those guidelines and all that. This is doable. Still gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. It's a different kind of Black Mage gameplay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, let's keep doing skate here. It's not AoE, but yeah, it's what I gotta do. I don't think ley lines are a good idea. I really don't think they are with all this moving around. Level 11 though, let's go. That's the level I thought I was. But apparently not. Where did that 11 come from in my mind? I was thinking level 11 for some reason. I don't know. But anyway. Bam 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 bam. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. It's gotta be difficult for a tank though, maybe. Although you don't gotta follow them. You're not actually losing the aggro when they do that. Okay, now you have lost the aggro because you're dead. Gotta run, gotta run! Okay. Because I'm trying to find a place to run that doesn't have enemies as well, but it's difficult. Doing my best to survive here. Probably gonna die here. Yeah, because the plan was to survive and revive you with that Phoenix down, right? No big deal though. Oh, you'll come and resurrect? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Gotcha. That's alright though. I expected there might be a death at some point. Oh, you get a level down. Oh my goodness. Your first ever level down missed. Ah, I'm sorry. It was my fault in any way. I don't know. There's level down. My goodness. I forgot about that. It happens when you get a certain level, right? So I don't think I'll have that. That's what makes it become grindy. From 60 to 59? Okay. Hopefully you can recover it soon. Because here, this is low level, right? It can only give you so much. Ah, I should have activated Mana Word. Still shaking up some rust, I think. I'll just use the potion here. You never know, it can help. But what was I saying about Pokemon, ground types? Yeah, Clodsire, as I mentioned. There's Toad's Cruel. Came down to those. There's maybe some others, but yeah, I'll just leave it to those that I can remember. That we have on that high level, ready for the League Club battles. Who was the ground type expert? Oh yeah, Eureka. Can't you invite the Elite Four members? You probably can, but I'm not sure. Oh dear Eureka. And also, what's next? We want to talk about the flying type. That's Larry again. Can you face him as both his flying type expert self and his normal... Oh, that's gonna hit me. Damn it! Oh, that's a fun way to get petrified down. Alright, I'll take that. Ah, that sucks because I think my Swift cast, or well, triple cast will be wasted. Okay, not entirely wasted, at least. There we go. I blink for a moment and I don't notice these damn dinosaurs petrifying me. Hold on, I need to get out of the way there. It's a dead end of sorts. Forbidden Eyes, Forbidden Lightning. Very nice. I don't know what that is about, but yeah. Because we're still within the fate, right? 19 minutes left. We're doing good. Yeah, hopefully we can get a level 12 before we finish this instance of this fate. Also, yeah, you know, I think I need to take a note to remind myself to change the stream title after the stream is done for the VOD, because when you don't change it at the beginning, you change it later. You need to do that because it's only gonna have the first title you used. Okay, lots of moving around. Let's make sure we're moving in the right direction. Why am I hearing this music? I wanted to still acknowledge me in the fate, so best to stay in the area just in case. Let's just do Scathe here. Okay, next Pokemon type to talk about. Oh no, flying. Yeah, Khaiden again. Then maybe somebody else. We'll see. Then Bog type. Ichimonji, the low kicks. My dear Kamen Rider Pokemon. Then what do we have? Normal type. I have Nidhogg, the Oinkologne. Well, I've already leveled up to a high level, but we may need to level them up a bit further. See, all the shiny treasures of Ruined Raids helped out with accumulating a lot of experience candies, large and XL. So that was very helpful. Still, shouldn't take them for granted too much. Maybe I should be a bit more stingy with them. There's only so many rare candies I have too. They gotta do at least a few more big raid events though. They've been saying that, but the end of those updates is coming soon, probably with Legend CA coming out. As long as you can still play online with people, that's still great though. But then Pokemon Champions also takes over. Yeah, it's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon next year. Hopefully they're cooking something great there. Yeah, we gotta have more coming after me for petrification. There you go, I see you. You rascal. I'm leaving the Fate area. So let me see if I can... If I were level scaled down, I think it would consider me out of the Fate in that situation. Oh, shoot. Not what I meant to do. Oh, yeah, Bug type, Ichimonji. And some others. Then, what else do we got? Oh, no, normal. Yeah, Oinkologne. Ghost type! Well, there's quite a... Oh, shoot. I think I got the raid boss. Not raid boss, Fate boss, I mean. It's just so much moving around. This can happen. Sorry about that. But, we have so many, right? Cerulege, Sinischa, Skeledirge, Spiritomb, my dear Spiritomb. I was actually gonna transfer that Spiritomb to Pokemon Home before even catching another one. Ah, that's gonna petrify me. And then, yeah, some others here and there. Maybe I'll take that opportunity to use Goldingo at last. But yeah, also... What else was there? What do we have after Ghost in that Johto Gym order? Fighting. For fighting, I have Kishi, my Quackable. And I had an Annihilate, but I transferred it to Pokemon Home. I'll have to train another one, maybe? Or I just retransfer it. Sometimes I'll have to do that, so my objective is to have them all register in the Pokedex in Pokemon Home, right? You don't need to keep them in there to do that, but I want to do it just in case, and just, you know, fine additions to my collection! Be nice. And then you can get even more ambitious, because I think the mobile version of Pokemon Home keeps track of your catches by game rather than by regional decks, which it keeps track of too in general, but then it also keeps track of if they came from this specific game. So, okay, you got Pikachu in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You also got it in Scarlet and Violet. You gotta catch it in both and then transfer it to Home from there, and okay. let's make sure we use that dog. There's a lot going on. There's just a lot going on. Still need to improve those skills. But also it's the multitasking of doing this on stream. After this fate, by the way, let me BRB quickly. After we're done with this fate, which I think it's about time we face the boss, maybe? There's 14 minutes left. And we'll also run the 3 minutes of that. Yeah, not doing it at the top of the hour, but sometimes it's like that. If they were to be automatic, then yeah, nothing I could do to stop them. I don't think you would be missing out on much in terms of being in the middle of a cutscene or something, so yeah. If they were happening now. We're getting good experience though. I think I'll have that level 12 for sure though, by the time we finish this fate. My fate is indeed to be level 12, there you go. Hold on. Sorry if I aggro something on the way there because... Okay, nice. How the hell did we avoid that aggro? Okay, we definitely want ley lines here. And that damage over time! Let's not forget the dawn. They continue to talk about the Pokemon thing. What was after? Steel. Well, I want to have Goldengo. There's also Tinkaton. And Magnezone, my dear Magnezone. Which I maybe transferred to Pokemon Home, I'm not sure. I'll get another Magnezone then. Let's turn around. Oh yeah, this time I'm not gonna have... Well, Petrification I was gonna say, but that may not have been Petrification. Oh, you got killed there, Mist. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Run? You want me to run? Damn it! I have Heavy! Oh, if only I could kill you, though. Yeah, I guess I can't take on it on my own. Oh my god. Can I, though? Missed. I'm gonna give it a try. Damn it! You want me to run? Okay. Oh no, but all the ads here. At this point, stand your ground? Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm panicking, I'm panicking. I'm not doing things right. Oh, shoot. Almost got hit by that. Okay, oh, damn it. I don't know what it did on me. I have no idea what that was. Okay. Let's start from scratch again. We have time, right? It gets sweaty, you know? It gets sweaty. Double eyes. Oh, it was 2 of them? Nah. I got you baited. We got you baited. But yeah, let's go back to talking about the Pokemon thing. Oh, are you able to revive me though? Is what got me as well? Oh, that explains it. We got bamboozled. Yeah, last time we did this with 2 other players, right? So we killed it quicker. We didn't have to worry about that as much, I think. It was this boss, right? It was 2 other players. Hopefully I recover that health quickly because I don't need to. Oh yeah, didn't use my ley lines enough. Okay. Still a lot of rust in some areas. And because I'm streaming, there's a lot of other things in my mind. Let's make sure we activate that mana word at the right time. We're doing way better this time already. That's a lot of health down. Now, I want to see if this is going to be double eyes like this. Wait. Why did it kill you? Why did it kill you again? Wait, what was that? I saw that too. That was weird. Mist is going like, what the fuck in the chat? The in chat, I mean. Huh? Nani? Nani sore? Alright, damn it. Let's push. Let's push. Lock in. Locking 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 in. As best I can. Nice. Nice. What killed you? What the hell killed you? What was that? I'm glad we completed it at least. What happened there exactly? My Phoenix down is on cooldown. It's a cooldown overall for the party. Something called quick release, apparently. Actually, miss, you might want to teleport back because... Or maybe let's leave the instance. Since I am gonna BRB. Go back to camp. Okay. Yeah, thankfully the shard is right there. Okay. Wasn't sure how far away. Swap to healer? You want me to swap to healer? I can try. Just, you know, I have a lot of rust to ask for as well. I can try. Oh, wait. To revive you, you mean? Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, because I don't even have Astro or Eureka. For Eureka, I mean. I don't feel like losing a second level. Oh, does that... Oh, that's how you lose it then? Was it the laboratory? Let me see. Let me see. Where were you again, Mist? There you are. Oh, but hold on, because I gotta avoid this aggro. Mist Weaver, Melody Light Hope. Let me get the heck out of here. Dying and then returning is what loses you the level. Ah, okay. Oh, wait. Let's heal you, of course. Silly me. I'll have to make use of Astro here in some way. Alright. Should we leave the instance? You let me know. We're gonna run 3 minutes of ads, so that pre-rolls can be off and they don't interrupt at inconvenient times. But I'm also gonna AFK for a moment. We have another player here, but right now I'm gonna be AFK. It might be completely new though from the look of it. So yeah, you let me know, Mist, if we should leave the instance. Probably not. I don't know. I'm gonna set myself as AFK just in case. Oh wait, it doesn't let me do that? It was /AFK, right? Well, okay, I'm just gonna stay there like that, I guess. But yeah. Give us a moment right here, Taiji Gang. We'll be right back with more Eureka shenanigans. As we roll the 3 minutes of ads, alright? And anybody that wants to join the Superstar Squad here in Eureka and Emos, do let us know. But hold on, let me check something else. Then alright, we'll be right back. Stay tuned as always. Hai, omatase shimashita. Thanks for waiting. Wow, the game just told me a message right as I came back. 5 minutes have elapsed since your last activity. If you're inactive for 10 minutes, you will be expelled from the duty because it's a duty. So it does it that way. Gotta keep it in mind. I try not to be 10 minutes away from the stream, so yeah. Thanks for waiting, Dutch Gang. Sometimes, you know, there's gotta be like a snack or, you know, a little bit I need to, depending on how long the stream goes on for, I need to also take care of a few things at a certain time. It'll take a little bit longer, but I'll try to avoid that. Or at that point, we may leave the instance completely. But alright. Are you still with us, Mist? That's why they didn't let you go AFK, right? They didn't let you do that. We have a player here. Yeah, hopefully we help out a few players too. And they help us out. The more the merrier, of course. Wonder what it's like with the full 144. The thing is, it could make the game crash or something for all I know. But I love those big crowds and those big epic battles. That's why alliance raids are always so welcome. May or may not still do those glamour runs of the other Ivalice raids, sorry. Back, we're gonna head out, I think. No problem, Mist. Do my best to do this solo. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. I'm gonna try to stick to my level. We'll be lurking in stream though. Thank you, Mist. Thank you for lurking from the shadows. Yeah, feel free to leave the party or disband it. Let's see what we can do here. Let me get mending. Try to do the Eureka challenge log stuff. Okay, thank you. Also, somebody asked in the in-game chat if there's tracker. No, but we just killed Khaiden. Wasn't that a tracker that somebody posted earlier? Oh, no, wait, that was the other instance, right? I think. Okay. But yeah. So, okay, challenge log. I think I actually have it here as one of the options, right? Oh, yeah, I gotta remember. I have it in a quick bar. Eureka, field operations. Ah, this is what this one was, right? The Fizz 60 eyes or lightning aspected enemies no more than 2 elemental levels below your own. Okay. Gotta remember the symbols. This is eyes right here, I imagine. And there we go. Thanks for the lurk from the shadows, dear Mist. Ah, okay. Each of those is fire. Forbidden fire, forbidden earth. Yeah, this is a good way to do it. Good experience and also, I wonder. Does Wondrous Tales ever have anything in Eureka? I was kind of curious about that. Ah, but yeah, there's something with the elements, right? Yeah. I don't want to touch this. I don't know what I'm doing with that, so yeah. Let me just head out from here and see what levels the enemies are. Let me take it easy before I head into certain levels. Oh, also, hold on. I can... Wasn't there a way I could keep track of this in the quest list as well? Alright, let's try ice or lightning. There's that music. So yeah, let's not do... Yeah, look at them. They're not that, They're not that far away from my level, but... This is fire, right? But they are... Yeah, this tells me. Right, wait. I think there was an in-game tutorial. Where could you see those again? System. Play Guide is just gonna open the bloody website that I don't want to see. A whole website, like, I don't want to open that, really, but... I guess it means it defends well against my element, and then... I'm not sure. Let me see how I do fighting it. I just want to fight this Black Wolf and see what happens. In terms of the experience I gain and maybe other things. But it needs to be no lower than 2 levels below your own. Try to find mobs at your level. Yeah, we're trying that. Kind of being careful though, because I don't want to aggro too many. But hold on. I also want to find specific elements if possible. We want ice or lightning. I gotta kill these though. I know they're gonna respawn, but at least for now, let's get rid of them. they're gonna make things problematic. They are giving me a little bit of XP. Every little bit counts at least. So at least it's not I'm not entirely wasting my time, so to speak. But yeah, those monkeys over there seem to be ice element. See that next area of Eureka? It's like a big snowy area. I would expect to see a lot of them, but I think this will count towards what I need for the challenge log. Let's see. I mean, this is not that far away from my level either, so what's that? Good exploration of Eureka, going through all of it. You take that scathe and just die there. I almost gave it a dot, but no. Right. No more than 2 elemental levels below your own. I'm not sure about. Ice or lightning, right? Lightning is the element I myself have. This is fire. Okay, what element do we want to avoid? Because which one have we done already? No, they all should be done until a certain point. Oh, Ashkin with elemental level equal to higher than your own. 10's price in Eureka, elemental level equal to or higher than your own. Okay. We just want to kill any enemy though, as long as it's within that level. One by one. Let's do it one by one. Taking it easy. I am killing them quite fast, but yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to take on too many enemies at once. I wonder. We should try to have a few mob groups here and there. So like, let's just keep our nose to the grindstone for this Eureka grind. So Heaven on High will have to be organized a different way. I think if we can keep prioritizing Eureka this way. It's very doable, it's just more time consuming. You gotta be more careful to do Eureka completely solo from beginning to end. It's the grinding for like glamours and things that probably is way too time consuming on your own, but to go all the way to level 60 and the end of the story with Kryl and all that, more doable. I think I am gonna try to keep doing a lot of this grind off stream, but we'll see. Let's see if we make it to that level 20 at least by the end of today. How are we doing with those challenges that involve wind elementals though? Wasn't there a way you could keep track of them? I could have sworn. But okay, whatever. Wind, water or wind. We're at 11 of them. Yeah, I can keep waiting for them to respawn over and over. This is an area pretty much on my level, so we want to stay here, I think. Here comes another mob. Thought I would aggro that for sure, but okay. Maybe I should use those ley lines. Is it me or is it not counting all of them? Obtainable elemental XP is displayed in applicable areas? What does that mean? How do I know for sure? Feels like I'm missing something here, but okay. Let's activate ley lines now. We can stay static around here as we kill these Animus chasers around here. Until we get those wing challenges? Let's do it like that. But I think now I have gotten a good grasp of the kind of grind that I'll be doing in Eureka. Both on stream and off stream. But just like with the Allied Societies, it's mostly showcasing the next part of the story, and I'll be a little bit of what the next area is. For this Eureka stream, and we'll see. That's the way this can be planned, for sure. Yeah, I wanted to check the calendar. Let me take a look at something quickly. Yeah, for the Pokemon streams, if we're able to play Legend CA on its release week, let's say on Sunday as we kept doing Pokemon streams. Then there are 3 Pokemon Violet streams left, including this Sunday. Whoa, the countdown. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. So somebody is working on a Fate boss, I think. They said that in the in-game chat. Oh, we're gonna aggro some enemies here, but let's try to ignore the aggro. Okay. Should I try to help them? I'm gonna reply to them. Let me see. What is the hold on. What is the chat that's orange again? I thought it was /raid, but Alliance, I think. Or is it a shout? No. Shout. Give me a second. Okay, it's the shout command. But it would be good if we can also do this with the players. Help them. And also have to help me. Amarok. Where's Amarok though? But wait. No, it's too high. Okay, yeah, I was about to say that might be too high for me. Alright. Let's keep grinding it out here. Bam 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 bam. We're gonna go from like Jurassic World to the Ice Age, you know? From this area of Eureka to the next area. What happened to my mount? Are we lagging? Is there lag going on? Wait, let me try to fight a mob maybe. Or that might be too risky if there's lag. I don't see lag on the stream. Oh jeez, that was some crazy lag. No, and Mist had a little bit of lag earlier. I think there's... Are the servers okay? Are you okay, FF14, Square Enix, Excalibur, Primal? Just asking game, did anybody else get a lag spike? That was weird. But okay, let's try to fight here. If I die because of lag, oh well. We're lagging hard. Wait, I'm gonna die here. I am so dead. Well, will I lose a level? Oh man, what the heck is this lag? The stream is not lagging, right? No, I don't think so. Maybe server side. Something is off today. On poor FF14 servers. Man. Timing could have been better. I'm gonna try to get back. I'm just gonna rubber band into my death. It's not even making me sprint properly. What the hell? Oh, jeez. Ouch. Is the Primal data center okay? Are the servers okay? I doubt that was just me. Whoa. I didn't die to the mob because of the lag, did I? Yeah, it was not properly logged out, but almost phrased as if it was my fault. Please wait to log in again? Well, yeah, I mean... Something went wrong in there on the servers. If I see that the stream is not lagging, like, I gotta think it's that. But you never know. Internet can be funky. I've had situations where my internet is having that issue. The ISP is being a drunkard, let's say. And I'm watching both a YouTube stream and a Twitch stream, let's say. And it only lags for one of them. Or maybe even 2 streams on the same platform. Well, thankfully that didn't happen in the middle of a battle. You know, more major battles we were having earlier at the Fates and all that. So, yeah. Let's wait a moment here. What on earth? What on Khaiden was that? I've never seen this map as a loading screen before. Did it yeet me out of the instance? Is everybody okay in that instance of Eureka? I might have even died to that mob. I'm not sure. That is weird. I don't think it's a DDoS attack or something, is it? I want to try getting out of Eureka maybe, and then just seeing players move around somewhere. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was just on my end. I don't know. I see people are just talking like normal in the in-game chat there, or I don't know. I don't know. As long as we're still okay, let's give it a try here against this Black Wolf. We want to beat up mobs of a higher level if possible. Still a little bit laggy though. Still a little bit laggy though. You know what? Let's try to leave this instance. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is terrible. Let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. We can't do it like this. There's some extreme lag right here. Hold on. Didn't even acknowledge my sprint. It would just be the same instance if I tried to re-enter though. What the hell just happened? Is it on my end? Let me see. Let me just search FFXIV on Twitter or something, and yeah, because things are going alright in game, but at least the stream is okay, so I'm glad. Stop giving me the Shadowbringer screen. We're not doing that yet. Is anybody else getting lag in FF14? So... Huh. This is weird. I'm getting weird lag today. What in the world is going on? I think it's on my end, but it's only FF14 and not the stream. Well, I guess if one thing has got a lag, I'd rather it be the game than the stream. I guess. What the fuck is going on? What in the world is this? What the hell? I've never had this kind of scuff before for F14. The entire game just closed. Is it a performance issue rather than an internet issue? What's going on? Well, again, thank goodness that didn't happen at a worse time. We're in the middle of a major fight or something. I guess it's just me. What a very bizarre way to have that happen, because it's so weird. What the hell? It's just weird. I have kind of seen this happen, but I'm still not believing it. That is lagging on one specific thing, but not on the rest of it. Like the stream, OBS is not telling me we're dropping frames from internet, from network lag, you know? So I don't know. Because sadly my ISP has been really weird lately. Still, we have troubleshot as much as we can, or troubleshoot as much as we can. But yes, there's only so much you can do. What in the world, man? Please tell me it's not just me, because this is so weird. I couldn't even actually leave Eureka. We gotta leave the instance, because it's gonna do some shenanigans. Oh jeez, what the hell? Let me try to do other things. Let's just chill in the gold saucer or something. And see if the lag is there. No, if it was just on that instance in particular, somehow, then we would have had other issues. We wouldn't have had those issues at the login screen or something. I checked my drives. I don't know. I'm running out of drive space, but not to that degree. I remember many years ago I had FF14 installed in a drive that was starting to fail. And what I thought was lag was actually the drive starting to die down. Like the game couldn't load everything properly. I was in a perpetual T-pose of sorts. And instead of moving around, I was just floating in a T-pose going forward, right? Because it was only able to load so much. I thought that was lag, but no, it's like the drive where this is installed is seeing its last days. So hopefully it's not that. And that would explain why that happened. It's kind of weird though. We already did the mini cacbot. Seems to be okay now. We can try returning to it. I wanted to try doing a gate maybe. I don't know. Let's try doing a gate. It was just my excuse to come for the casino. Leap of faith, yeah. Leap of faith will be a great test of lag, I think. Just anything, just anything. It's instanced. It's with maybe a lot of players. Let's wait just a little bit here. That was weird. What the hell? Going to the raid, going to the raid and raid. Going to the leap of faith instance before going back to Eureka. Animals, we still have a ways to go for level 20. Well, look at my black mage, nearly at level 90. I'm nowhere near and Walker. Well, we're still over-leveled, leveled. Something like that. Yeah, because when we were playing with Mist there was a moment where Mist had a little bit of lag. But, yeah. I don't know, like, I just searched FF14, the latest, and, man, nobody else got it. That was so freaking weird. What in the world just happened? I really hope that's not something on my PC or something. I'm gonna take it as a good sign that the stream didn't lag though. I don't know. Let's just wait. Let's just do Leap of Faith. Let's go to a different kind of pain now. It's been a while since I've done Leap of Faith. And there was a collab with Alluring for the summer event. I keep forgetting the name. The Moonfire Fair. Where I went insane going for an entire hour trying that platforming nightmare. I don't know what the hell came over me trying so hard at that. I'm always saying that if I ever played a game like Getting Over It, I wouldn't get over it. This is not my, I don't do those kinds of games. I don't respond well to them. And then I went and did that. It can be addictive though. It can be addictive. That's the whole point of them. But I don't have that satisfaction that people are supposed to feel when they actually clear it. I'm just relieved it's over, and that's a maybe. Okay, I should not have sprinted here. See, I'm rusty for Leap of Faith. I don't want to... No, we shouldn't sprint in Leap of Faith. But yeah, whatever the hell happened is gone now. Hopefully it doesn't come back. I don't know. I think that thing... I'm getting called to that other world. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna be with... what's it called? Jog. Well, I can work out with that, actually. Just getting used to it. Let's try to get all the trophies. Very well. A detour for Leap of Faith. We'll try Eureka again in a moment. We're lagging. No, this is what I needed to see. No, look at the players. We're lagging. It's about to disconnect me. No way, they're standing still like that. What the hell is going on? It seems to be only on my end. What in the world, man? Okay, I am not gonna try to get all the trophies then. I almost want to say, is anybody else getting lag? Let me just ask. Hell, the message may not even reach anybody because I'm lagging that badly. What the hell is going on? What the hell is this? Let's see if I can collect that Cactor trophy. No, it's about to disconnect the hell out of me. Again. What the hell? Well, it's right here on the stream, fully visible. Veggie gang. It's not my imagination, it's not a hallucination. The stream is not lagging, so it's even able to show you this insanity in full force. Oh, because my internet, that's really gonna be rotten. But at least it's not affecting the stream. I recall I did something, I just don't remember how I did it. Where, where I put OBS as top priority when it comes to network usage. Look at that. Look at this. Location self-step. Man, I don't even remember. I didn't even remember that each leap of faith map had a name. Okay, at least it's letting me go into the queue right away. What in the world is going on? What in the Sonic Racing Crossworlds? What in the Final Fantasy worlds? And yesterday on the Teams of the Gaming stream, there were a ton of drop frames from internet lag. I'd rather it happen here, but it would really suck though. Doing something online as well, you know, it crashes. I guess what we're planning to do this Sunday on Pokemon Violet is gonna be mostly single player, if not only single player, so I guess it wouldn't affect it, but I don't know. This is weird, man. If anybody else, Taji Gang, if you're on FF14 right now, or you were today as well, and you got lag, let me know. Let me know that it's not on my end, because nobody else is saying there's any lag. I don't think so. Let's see where the hell it loads me, if it can even load me anywhere. What can I try to do that's low risk enough? I guess Leap of Faith is still low risk. If I don't complete it, it's not the end of the world. I almost want to play another game and see if it lags. I don't know. It says weird. Weird. Look at this. What the hell is going on? It's stuck at loading. I'm gonna keep searching. Nobody... No, just latest tweets, latest posts. Nobody's saying there's anything going on. No. Nobody's saying there's any lag from what I see. Not that they might say necessarily, but... Huh? We might have to stop FF14 right now. Let me at least put the Stormblood title screen. We're still in Stormblood, in many ways. Eureka is Stormblood, right? Hold on. You know what? No. No, I was gonna say I'm gonna restart the game, but it already did that for me. We had to restart it completely, and let me search Primal, maybe? Let me search it in Blue Sky as well. Like, sorting by latest, right? What the hell is this? You know what? I'm thinking it is my internet. Manifesting in a very bizarre way. I'm glad the stream is not lagging, but what the fuck? Because I'm trying to load a page in my browser, and yeah. This is so bizarre. I never had it happen like this. But I guess it makes sense, you know, because I think I've had times in which the stream lags, but then I'm not lagging in-game. So now I've finally prioritized the stream, which I guess is okay. We can keep yapping about things. Yeah, I'm trying to load the Blue Sky front page, it's not loading it. You blasted rotten ISP, my god. What the hell happened to my ISP, man? They used to be better than this. I'm hoping to switch to another option, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. There's still a lot that needs to be checked with that. And of course the logistics of switching ISPs. It's been forever since I've done anything like that, I think. But if it works well, it will be even better in terms of like upload speed as well. But man, this is really bizarre. Okay, I'm gonna try to load a YouTube video. Just a video, not a live stream, a video. I'm loading the VOD from the Pokemon and CMLL thing yesterday. They aired it both on the CMLL channel and on the Pokemon channel. Well, the Latin American channel. I think it was. I don't think they did it in the English channel. The global channel. Is loading okay? Let me see a live stream. Hopefully nothing lags as I do this. Stream seems okay right now. This is weird. Well, our journey in Eureka got cut short all of a sudden. Yeah, nobody is saying there's any lag in FF14. I'm so sorry, Taji Gang. I don't know what the hell just happened. Let's try to log in again. Wow. Nah, by the time I log back in, that gate will be over. I think I'm just gonna try to leave Leap of Faith. I'm just gonna run around Limsa or something, where there's a lot of players and hopefully they're moving around, and I just see if they freeze all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm not even able to log back in. What the fuck is going on? And you know, I was actually considering leaving the stream to 3 hours at the top of this hour or so, but not because of this. I can't load Blue Sky. It's not loading. Would be a funny coincidence if both the FF14 servers and the Blue Sky servers are having issues, and I just think it's my internet because of this. I don't know. Let me load a Discord page or something. What the fuck is going on? I don't get it. Maybe we are actually gonna switch to another game for a little bit. That's so weird. I have no idea what this is. Huh. I'm gonna exit the game completely then, and let's see. Bear with me, Touchy Gang. Let's have some background music. Out of all the ways to have scuff on the stream, well, scuff tends to be bizarre a lot of the time. It can happen like that. Wait. It is on FF14. Okay. Network technical difficulties caused by DDoS attacks, September 25. So, oh, but that was yesterday. Could it be that it... Okay. Hold on. Let me see the actual F14 Twitter itself then, or one of their accounts. Could be a carryover from that, and it's affecting a few players, but just a few, and I'm one of the unlucky few today. That was yesterday, though. What the hell? It's just nobody's acknowledging anything happening right now. Let's go back to the Sensodan screen as I'm taking a look at this. Yeah, so, okay. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to a DDoS attack. Players may experience the following issues as a result. We're investigating the attack and taking countermeasures. Additional information will be provided as the situation develops. From September 25, 2025, 7:29 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Players may be experiencing the following issues. Disconnections from North America data center worlds. Difficulty logging into North America data center worlds. Difficulty accessing, sending, and receiving data from North American data centers. And I think they haven't said that they have fixed the issue, so it must be a carryover from that. It's just kind of weird that nobody else seems to be getting it or saying anything about it. Maybe because they have continued to go on. So, those entire about 2.5 hours that we played without any issues, we just got lucky that they didn't happen until now? Okay. I went into the stream not knowing about it because they posted about this yesterday. No, yeah, nothing has happened from it. This is the FF14 news account because there's like several accounts. Oh no, wait, no, yeah, okay. Wow, okay. I have to think that it's actually that. Well, why don't we yap for a while then, Tachi Gang? There's no shortage of things to yap about anyway. The next stream, not counting the TSE stream tomorrow, will be Pokemon, so let's keep talking about that. Yeah, CMLL and Pokemon! I guess, yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. I have no idea what's gonna happen when I log back in, and that's so weird. They only got one reply on Twitter. What the hell is going on here? This is so weird. Huh? Okay, FF14 DDoS. I'm gonna search and for the latest. The last tweet about this was 16 hours ago. That's so bizarre. I guess I was one of the unlucky few that got affected by it. I don't know. Well, okay. As long as it's not on my end that is relieving, then I know it's not my PC or my internet or what have you. Because I've seen all sorts of scuff, especially as of late. Well, Tachi Gang, sorry to kind of cut FF14 short there, but I guess I was also lucky that it didn't happen until now. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we are reaching about 3 hours, which is the minimum I tried to go for the streams, so that works out fine. The thing is, yeah, I wanna distribute Eureka, the Eureka stuff we do in a certain way. So let's talk about the future plans, okay? Let's see. Before we talk about this week, first thing we wanna yap. Oh yeah, let's spend several minutes yapping still. We're not finished yet. For example, looking at the calendar of things here, immediate calendar, and how many areas of Eureka do we have? So Anemos. So ideally, the next stream, provided there's no DDoS attack or something going on. The next stream, I am level 20 for Eureka Anemos, and we're moving on to Pagos. So we start the stream, or we start the Eureka stuff on the stream with that, talking to Kryl or whatever, seeing what's going on with the story, and we unlock Eureka Pagos, and we do the first things in there for a few hours, and then I keep the rest of the grind off stream. So that would be the end of Anemos, the start of Pagos next week, October 3rd, October 10th, end of Pagos, start of Pyrus, October 17th. This is just an idea for the plan. It's not necessarily going to be like this, but end of Pyrus, start of Hydatos, and then there's this thing, the Valdesian Arsenal within Hydatos. That's like a special thing, but yeah. It's a whole like main quest line. Because what we wanna, the reason we're doing it this way on stream is mostly to prioritize what we're doing with that, and yeah, there's potentially room for Heaven on High, and then we may potentially use October 31st Friday to do a big stream starting Shadowbringers on Halloween Day itself. I would love to do that. So if it goes according to Keikaku, it can be done that way. Why don't we talk about the plans instead for Pokemon Violet? So this Sunday our plan is to go for Pokédex completion ambition. Mostly we'll be catching the starters at least 3 times, so I can have a living dex for them. They'll be transferred to home. It's a living dex in the Pokemon home instead. And maybe 4 of them, so I can have one that also remains in Pokemon Violet. I transfer as much as I could. Well, or kinda, because I've heard those horror stories that because Pokemon doesn't have Violet saves, you know, something happens and you lose the save and you lose so much. So I want to have a complete Paldia, Kitakami, Blueberry living dex as soon as possible. I'm kind of uncertain whether I want to do, you know, I want to transfer some of those that I've grown deer with. Like the Quackball that I started with is the one I transferred to home, or I keep it there and I have another one at home or something. I don't know. Then I would train another Quackball to replace my Kishi there or something like that. That's the idea. But yeah, for example, I wanted to do a stream for that, and oh yeah, and also, if it goes well enough, we're doing the Pairing questline there for Indigo Disc. And yeah, that's the plan for this week, so yeah. That's the schedule that remains for this week. We had a bit of scuff, it kind of cut it short a little bit, but it's not like one of those times where like, I don't know, the internet is so bad that it completely cuts the stream short. We got a complete stream out of this, just like we did on Sonic Racing Cross Worlds on Wednesday. Everybody, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We're most likely going to see that bad boy next week. So again, those that came from the Reef Snacks raid, sorry if you were expecting Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Had this crash happen earlier, we would have probably switched to it. But yeah. I think we won't at this point. So I'm gonna try to play that off stream as much as I can. I might even go back to the other racing games. I still have them installed. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform Collection, what a mouthful of a name. Would be fun if I could somehow make a whole stream where we play the 3 of them. Although Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing is very old school, like, it's kind of a mess streaming that. You know, it's that thing that changes your resolution to alt-tab out of it. It's kind of a nightmare, like, But yeah. And then Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We would only not do Team Sonic Racing because I don't have it, and I'm not gonna buy it just for that. I'm not interested, actually. But yeah. I don't know if I want to have a lot of those Pokemon that need to be done to complete the Pokédex, also off-stream. Or if I want to also do those, like, evolutions, for Pokédex completion on the stream itself and all that, you know? But yeah, again, I think there was proof that the DDoS attacks were continuing today, or they're still lingering because I got affected by them badly. We'll see. They may be acknowledged by other players more as it goes on. Hopefully they can fix that. But also hopefully that was done on my end. And yeah, for the plans of Pokemon, so yeah, Pokédex completion ambition this Sunday, September 28th. Provided we still do it on Sundays, we keep doing it week by week like that. Sunday, October 5. I think we can do that League Club monotype challenges stream where I keep changing my shoes, like for all the type shoes like that. I do hope we eventually get to Pokemon Shield, and when we do, I'll probably do something similar there, challenging each type expert over and over like that. Oh, they are gonna get me with the cosmetics for Pokemon Champions so much. I can see that coming. Microtransactions and all that. You know, for your trainer. I don't think you'll have them for your Pokemon. Maybe for Pikachu. But that's it. Who knows? They'll think of something. I'm sure they're gonna think of many things like that. Master CX is already fun with like how they have gacha going on, right? But well, fun, but also it's gacha. But like, you get like an EX outfit for people and it's just a palette swap, but I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for that. It's like they made the human characters shinies. You get shiny Pokemon trainers, not just shiny Pokemon anymore. Yeah. And I love that. But and then there's like different outfits they have and all that. But I love how you get the player characters become their own characters too. I wonder if we'll have them in Champions. I've always liked the idea of facing them in a party, though I can see why that would be difficult to put together, but we've done Red, Leaf, or well, Green by now, and things like that. But alright. With that, and then, hold on, let's talk about the plans before anything else. Then October 12th is possibly the last Pokemon Violet stream for a while. We can do all sorts of other things. We do one last hurrah, you know, before Pokemon Legends CA, which we'll see how close we get it from launch, I guess. I may end up doing it that Sunday because I want to try getting it physically, you know? I want to have the games physically for my collection. But that might make it so that I don't get it on launch day itself. But if we're going to do the stream that Sunday, that gives me time anyway. It will be about 3 days after it launches. We'll see. Otherwise, we can replace that Friday. No Final Fantasy XIV that Friday, and instead it's Pokemon Legends CA. And because it wouldn't be on Thursday itself. And then Sunday is FF14 instead. FF14 Fun Day. And well, it's been a fun day for sure. Obviously, we couldn't get to level 20 in Eureka, but it's not just because it got cut short. I was thinking, I'm gonna leave this grind for another time and take it easy for today's stream. But my objective is indeed to have level 20 by next FF14 stream, which is most likely next Friday. So yeah, sorry it got cut short, though I don't think it's my fault. I'm saying sorry, because I think it's still the lingering effects of their DDoS attack that they got, unfortunately. And oh geez, maybe it is my internet, because we're seeing who we're gonna raid now and my pages are loading so slowly. What the hell is going on? That's so weird. Let me see here. Let's see who we can raid now. There's definitely some raid targets we can go for. Okay, I think we got a raid target. Wow. I mean, even if my internet was bad, to have it be to the point that I can't even play anymore. It got to that point. That's the point it got to, right? I don't think it's that extreme, surely. I don't think so. So let's end it here, Touch Gang. Got cut a bit short. Now, let me put the raid messages first. I think I got my raid target. So, thank you once again to Reef Snacks, to Allurian, for dropping the raids. But, going off of what Reef Snacks did for the raid, we're going to raid Hailstone. Hailstone _ WG. Who also, from what I understand, has done a lot with snacks. So if some of you are still there from the raid, you may be familiar with them. Doing Hades 2 right now. Give me a second here. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, Hades 2 like got an update because it didn't just release recently, did it? So yeah, let's go for the invasion from another dimension, alright? Thank you so much for watching today's stream. Whether you were here for 1 minute, 1 hour, the entire 3 hours, scuff or not. Let's keep doing great things next week. I promise you will actually have Sonic Racing Cross Worlds again next week. Well, I shouldn't make promises, but it's very likely, alright? Let's rate it right here. The stream week is far from over. I hope to see you in Pokemon Violet on Sunday. And a stream I do on another channel, I'll post it on my Discord also tomorrow. But for now, let's raid. お疲れ様でした。